It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. Thank you for joining. We're going to talk about all things going live and earning passive income. I want you to go live with ease. I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel as if you can do this. So we are going to go live and make sure we're making passive income and going live with confidence and ease. So this is my 4 o'clock. We usually talk about things that you need to do to go live and make sure you are intentionally um, feeling comfortable with the platform and making sure I help you go live with ease. However, today we might talk a little bit more about connecting with your brand because part of one of the things that I promote is the ultimate branding course. So you understand how to develop a brand that's going to resonate with your target audience. And so I want you to pay attention to this particular live. They are actually about to launch their affiliate program. They were what's called Master Resale Rights, MRR, and they're changing officially tomorrow at noon, where they will relaunch as an affiliate program, no longer MRR, and so you don't get the master resale rights. You actually are an affiliate. So you're an affiliate for 85% of the resale, get 85% profits for any course that you resell. However, it is going to be a sale that they're doing only tomorrow, between tomorrow and Monday, so a day and a half. So from noon to Monday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so we're going to talk about that because I want you to get the biggest bang for your value and money tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to talk about what that means, how much is the discount because it's hot off the presses, and I'm going to share that information. But we are going to share it here. And if you are joining me, come on in because I want you to be intentional about growing and connecting, and we're going to do all the things. And I'm about to go live on TikTok, so I'm about to get a little bit more intentional. And this conversation, I'm hoping I can stay within 90 minutes. I'm going to try to do this because I got some homework to do myself and make sure I'm getting ready for the relaunch of UBC, and supporting people there as well. So let me know if you have any questions, and to and if you have any questions, feel free to put those in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. So first of all, like the live, view the live, and subscribe. Subscribe. And if you put a comment in after you subscribe, I will go back to your live, your YouTube channel, and view one of your videos and subscribe. Because gosh, I'm messing up the different platforms. YouTube is very particular about fake engagement, so I want to make sure we are engaging intentionally. I want you to grow. I want you to learn how to engage as well with YouTube. So people have to watch your video and then click subscribe because YouTube will take that away. So we're going to grow together. Thank you all who are joining. Make sure you like the like the live stream, and as you're watching, subscribe. And if you put a comment in, I am going to go back and look at your page, your YouTube channel, and I'm going to view one of your videos and subscribe as well. So I want us all to win. We all can grow and win, but let's be intentional about how we do it. So I'm going to be talking about all things TikTok going live in just a few minutes. I'm about to go live here, and then I'm going to share some news about how do you brand yourself, how do you take advantage of resources that's going to help you brand, and how are you going to grow and level up with having a brand that's going to resonate with your target audience. And so you want to be intentional. What I'm talking about with UBC in particular, the Ultimate Branding Course, is that I will tell you, it is not for everybody. I do not sell a course just to sell a course, okay? So I want to make sure you're intentional about how you leverage resources like that. And I want you to be intentional about utilizing it. My little guy just busted in the room, so we're going to say hi to him real quick and say goodbye, mister. Okay, do I need to call Daddy? Okay, what else is supposed to do? Mommy's live. Okay, I know, love you. Okay, no, I'm talking. I'm talking. Thank you. All right. He's about to be 5. So we're dealing with a 5-year-old. But thank you all who are listening. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. We're about to go live on TikTok, so you're going to see me go live in real time. Make sure you like the live and comment. I appreciate you being here. And if you have any comments, let me know. I'm going to look at the comments real quick now. And make sure you like and subscribe as you're watching this. Again, I want to subscribe back with you all. So make sure you put comments so we can all know, I can know who joined and how I can best support. Thank you so much, friends. Okay. And so, Oops, okay. I'm writing my title of my live just so you know, and so that you guys can use that. And um, and we are going to grow. I gotta start over, friends, because I am doing too many things at once, but I got it. And thank you again for being here. Like I said, I'm going to make sure we are growing. Turn my I also turn on our content disclosure. So I always say that. I want to make sure you know how to make sure your live is activated and you're going live and you know what exactly I'm pressing. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. It is Dr. Lisa. Launch Your Income. Thank you for being here. I'm going live, and I'm going to talk about going live with ease. So come on in. If you have questions about going live, come on in. I appreciate you joining. How you doing, Doretta? Thank you so much. And so this is my Go Live at Ease, 4 p.m., where I'm helping you go live and not be nervous, scared, shy. Just come on in. I want you to feel at ease as you go live. Patricia, thank you for joining. Dolores, thank you for joining. User, we're going to have you put some names there, friend. We need to have you put a username. Meridia, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you joining. Ron, thank you for joining as well. Keisha, thank you for joining. Lorena, thank you for joining. Jennifer, 3M, 3 Love. Susie, thank you, Rainbow Queen. I appreciate you. So we are live on both YouTube. Hi, YouTube friends. Make sure you drop a comment and make sure you like and subscribe. And all my TikTok friends here, thank you so much. Susie Forever Young, thank you so much for being here. Mickey Sixtails, how you doing, friend? Thank you for coming back. I just turned on I clapped for you coming in because I had to check my volume. But I appreciate you being here too. Hello again. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Brooke, thank you for joining. Miss Froggy, T Terrific, thank you for joining. And then my YouTube friends, thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. You're doing great. I appreciate that. Come on in, Sarah. How are you, Roderick? Jay, Kim, thank you for joining. I appreciate you all being here. We're going to connect and grow. So we're going to make this, I'm going to try to be as efficient as possible. I know sometimes that is not possible because I get to chatting. And before you know it, it's like 3 hours in. But we are going to try to make sure this is an efficient Saturday afternoon. And we'll see if I can get in within 90 minutes. That's the goal. 90 minutes is the goal. So I want to be kind of winding down right around 5:15. Okay. So we are going to try my best to stay right here. Let's go. How you doing, friend? Okay, so we're going to get to chatting. We're going to get to connected. As you can tell, in the beginning of my live, I try to activate my live. I'm talking to you. I'm welcoming you all. Bryce, thank you for joining. Amy. So I'm seeing people coming in, joining a live. And I'm going to tell you guys how to activate your live. So I operate as a live host, especially in the beginning, because I want you to see what I'm doing, hear what I'm doing. I'm talking, I'm tapping, because I'm tapping my screen. I'm talking, tapping. I'm welcoming people. Bridget, Becky, thank you for joining. And I'm saying people's names on purpose, because I want you to feel seen and heard. Get Kimmy, thank you so much for being here. I want you to feel seen and heard, so I appreciate you being here. Amy, thank you so much. And what I did earlier, I gave some tea earlier. I gave a lot of tea at my 10 o'clock. My 10 o'clock got a whole lot. Matter of fact, I am co-streaming on YouTube. If you get a minute, I don't know if you're cleaning your house, doing your Sunday chores, whatever it is, go back and watch my 10 o'clock. Because my 10 o'clock, I give a lot of information. But it was intentional because I want you all to grow. And so I don't gatekeep. As I know stuff, I tell you where to get stuff. I tell you what I'm doing. I press around on buttons on here. I'm sharing information, so I want you to feel well informed. Okay? So that's part of what I'm doing. The other thing is I want you to grow. I want you to be intentional. You said 10 o'clock was amazing. It was awesome. Thank you. I hope I had you guys percolating, thinking like, oh my gosh, she's telling me so many things. Because I want you all to grow. I want you to feel comfortable coming here. I want you to find your target audience. I want you to identify that. And then I want you to go ahead and create a solution for them because they need you. They want you. They want to connect with you. So I want you to be intentional about that. And so it's important for you to understand how to navigate this live streaming platform, whether it's TikTok or YouTube. Because I'm on YouTube. I'm co-streaming on YouTube. And what I'm doing, just so that you guys know what I'm doing, is that I'm co-streaming on YouTube so that this live is recorded. And so now I'm talking mainly about TikTok, as you can tell. But it's something that you can then go back and watch because people have been asking for that. So I have it on a playlist, and I want you to connect with me over there. New Orleans says hi. How are you? Orlando says hi, my friend from New Orleans. I am in Orlando, Florida, and so I have this streaming on YouTube intentionally. So part of it is I want you to come over here and like my live, like my live stream, leave a comment, and make sure you watch a short, or if you watch the stream, you can then go back. I want you to subscribe. And then if you leave a comment, I'm going to watch one of your shorts, and I want to grow over there with you too. And I want you all to grow. And so YouTube is very particular about fake engagement. So that's part of a strategy where people have to watch a short or watch your live stream, watch something, comment, and then thank you so much for coming in. Then we can grow over there too. So we're all in these streets, whether it's the TikTok streets or the YouTube streets. I've been all over these streets. Yes, me too, Kimmy. Me too. I feel you, friend. I feel you. I feel you. We're learning a lot about these streets too. Thank you so much for being here. If you leave a comment, sometimes TikTok will filter you. So, my friends, if you leave a comment and you get filtered, just try to put it back in. And if you leave a bad comment, you will get muted and blocked. So, just let you know, I'm talking to my trolls out there. So, I want you to be careful about what you say because I don't have any qualms about muting and blocking people. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. All right. We go. This is a safe space. This is a safe space. I want my newbies to feel confident, comfortable. I don't want them to be distracted by all the noise that's out there because we know TikTok streets, like my husband said, TikTok streets is just like the regular streets. Okay, so we got all types of people out here in these regular streets, just like on the TikTok streets. So we want to be okay. I feel you. Laugh out loud. Me too. Yes, yes. That's what we're doing. We are growing. This is our. I said it earlier. This is our growth season. Safe space. That's what it is. How you doing, Dee Dee? I appreciate you being here, friend. Yeah, this is a safe space. We want to connect. We want to grow. We want to learn. And ultimately, we want to earn. Okay? That's the goal. And so we're doing that here. So make sure you are behaving yourselves. That was my disclaimer. Behave. Okay? All right, friends. All right. So here's what I will tell you. When you start a live, I did this earlier, and I want you, because some people ask, like, oh, Dr. Lisa, you talk about points. You talk about engagement. I'm gonna spill the tea because I want you to know what's here in this live. I want you to be able to identify how you activate your live, but also why, as a viewer, you are engaging. When I tell you earn while learn, yes, yes, I appreciate you. And as a viewer, I'm telling you in a very intentional way. How do you earn? How do you earn and learn at the same time? But then how do you earn points? Okay. Thank you for the April flowers. I see you with the team bracelets, friend. Come on in. We're going to get everything going. The Beastie Mom, how you doing, everybody? Thank you so much. All of you are coming in and connected. I appreciate you. So here, let's do this because my friends are doing it. I want people, my newbies, if you're new to me, you understand. I want to teach you. I want to help you grow. I'm doing this intentionally. How you doing, Bonnie? Thank you so much for being here. And so really quickly, I'm going to talk about a couple things. I'm going to show you. Okay, so my newbies, here's my little spiel. I do this every time, but I want you to understand. I'm operating as a live host, so I want you to understand how to operate as a viewer. At work now while listening to you. Oh, you came back in, Hannah. Thank you so much. Is it hyena? Is that hyena? I think that's it. Do it phonetically and make sure I say it correctly, because you are coming in, you are connecting. I appreciate you being back, and all you who are coming in, Miss Darlene, thank you so much. So if you are new to me, just put new in the chat so I need to see how many newbies I have. And we're going to connect. And I'm going to teach you something real quick. When you come into a live, you have a role from work. How you doing, friend? New Amy, how you doing? Okay, I got a lot of newbies. I appreciate you all coming through. And we're going to talk about bios. We're going to talk to make sure your profile's activated. And we're going to talk about the goal here. I'm going to talk a little bit about how do you make sure you have a brand that will resonate with your audience. So we're going to talk a little bit about that too. Because I'm doing that ultimately to make sure you understand. When you come live, somebody asked me earlier, do I need a niche? The answer is you need to know what you're talking about and who you're talking to. And ideally, it does fall within a topic or a category, hence a niche. So you want to be intentional about what you're saying and who you're talking to. Because if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. So I want you to be intentional. So here's what I tell people really quickly. There's 3 ways to support. When you come into a live, you entered a threesome. That's my little joke. But it is a threesome, okay? It is TikTok. It is me as a live host. You when you become a live host. and you as a viewer. Okay, so all of you are in the viewer role right now. So you want to make sure you're engaging. TikTok gives the live host diamonds for the engagement that happens in the live. That's a form of monetization. You get rewarded for it because you're here to educate, entertain, and inspire your community. That is your job as a live host. You're doing one of those three things, if not all of them. If you're doing all of them, that's the sweet spot. As a viewer, you are asked to engage. So Laura said, "Hi, Dr. Lisa. How you doing? Hi, everybody." People are engaging. They are liking a lot. They're sharing a lot. They are doing a gifting. That is important for the live. That activates the live. They're getting their daily heartbeat. That's important for the live. That also gives you points as a viewer. And TikTok says, "I'm going to give you stuff for your engagement." I'm going to tell you real quick. Here's the tea. And I don't know if y'all all saw this. So I did it at my 10 o'clock. And my 10 o'clock people was like, "What? Say what?" I wish I could talk a long time. You got it. Once you start, practice makes progress. Any subs in the room, I have a subscription benefit. I do sub-only lives for them. But sub stickers are there. It says practice makes progress. Make sure you're practicing. That's all it is. It's just practicing. Over time, it gets easier. Here's what I'm going to do. It says 132 in the room right now. I want you to click that. I want you to click that number. Click that number on the screen. Then when you click it, I want you to pay attention. I want you to click that question mark. Okay? A screen pops up. It says, "Who can become a top viewer?" That's your role, your viewers. Top viewers are ranked based on likes, comments, gift count, and watch time. Viewers who send more likes, comments, and gifts will rank higher. Points are calculated by the following rules. 1 like equals 1 point, a max of 3 points every 10 minutes. 1 comment equals 1 point, max of 3 points every 10 minutes. 1 coin equals 1 point per coin that you give. So you get point for point. And viewers with no points will be ranked based on how long they have been watching a live. So let me tell you, people, let me tell you, your engagement matters. Your engagement matters, okay? Liking, commenting, watching, gifting, it matters. TikTok gives you points. And those points will level you up to get you other benefits here in this app. Okay? You said I'm dropping gems, Miss Alexis. Yes, love that. Thanks for explaining. It's there. It's there for us, Laura. So I just want you all to know, when I talk about engagement matter, it absolutely matters. It matters to how people engage with you in your life, in your content, and as you're connecting with your community, as you're growing your followers. All of it matters. So I want you to be intentional as you are on this app. You are actively engaging. You are connecting with your audience. And you are viewing and enjoying this live. I want you to engage. This is great information. It is. It's there for us. This is very good tips of engagement. Yes, that's it. Jeannie, thank you so much for the rose. So let me tell you something. Here's how the support happens. Support happens from tapping the screen. My newbies. So I got some newbies in the room. Love the hair. Thank you. It's the vacay hair. Vacay hair got to go away. We're going to see. I'm probably going to keep it one more week because the vacation been over. I love that box. Yes, yes. Thanks for the information. Thank you for the nuggets. Yes, this is it. I want you to pay attention to this. I say it all the time because stuff is here for you all, but you got to take advantage of it. So tapping the screen. When you tap the screen, it says 7.5K people. Taps have been happening. I always check the boxes before I add. Yep, that's it. Check your box. Check up there. And then I'm gonna talk about the daily heartbeat because that's the other nugget. Because you got to make sure you claiming those points. Okay. How do you put the banner up to let people know you're going live? How do you put the banner? You talking about the title of the live? There's a couple different places. I'm going to say this right now. TikTok is doing me a little dirty right now. I'm going to tell you right now. Somebody said, and let me know you all, because whatever's happening, I usually have a sticker that says 4 p.m. go live with ease. 4 p.m. Eastern, go live with ease is a sticker that's normally there. I do not see the sticker. My 10 a.m. people said, "Yeah, your sticker's there. Your sticker, we see your sticker." Do y'all see my sticker? Let me know, am I going crazy? My sticker's not there. And if it is there, TikTok is doing me real dirty. Or either people telling me it's not April 1st, so it ain't April Fool's Day, so I don't know what's happening. How do you put that? And so that's the yellow banner on your page now. That's what I'm doing. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about that sticker. That's a sticker. And I don't see the sticker right now. Yeah, it's there. Y'all say everybody say it's there. It's there. TikTok is doing me real dirty. I don't know what's happening. Maybe I need to reboot my phone, or it says, "Look here, Dr. Lisa, you need to put a new sticker up so you can see your sticker." Because I don't see it. But with that being said, the sticker that y'all see, the sticker that y'all see is a sticker. When you click enhance while you're in your live, you only can do it in your live. So when you click enhance, it is actually the sound effects are there. That's how I do the clapping, the cheering. It also is stickers. So that is actually a sticker that I wrote yesterday, not today. I wrote it yesterday, and it sticks, it stays. So maybe it is like at some point it fades away, but you all are seeing it, and so maybe I don't. I don't understand TikTok's games, but right now I do not see that sticker. I wish I could do a screenshot and show y'all that I don't see a sticker, but it is not there. And so, how's everyone? How you doing, Got to Go Fitness? I see you coming in. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate the roses. Christine, I see all the gifts that you guys gave. I appreciate you. We're going to win this TikTok game. Exactly. We're going to win. TikTok is doing me real wrong for this, though. But it's a sticker and enhance. So you can put a sticker up. My heart effects, that is in there too. There's some other effects that you can put up as well. So can you go, sit again, can you go over the agencies? Mickey, yeah, I can go over agencies. That's fine. At least I send it. So that I send it to you. That's crazy, yeah. Heart Host gets Heart Host gets 45 points. Okay, look at there. Yeah, Daily Harmony. Thank you so much, Got to Go Fitness. Okay, Got to Go Fitness. She is on it. She's telling y'all what to do, so follow the leader. Okay, so tapping the screen comes with that 11.9K. As you tap, that heart will get fat. It'll be a heart that pops up, a pink heart, and it will crawl across. There's a line that's going to crawl across. I'm going to tell my people how to get engagement points from liking a live. And so as you are liking and tapping, that heart will crawl across. The heart gets a little bigger. It gets a little bigger. Confetti dots will come out of it. And then when you let go, confetti will fall on your screen. You see the confetti, I don't. How you doing, Mama Wife World? Appreciate you. Brenda, thank you for the roses. I see your friend. Tap screen gets points too. Tapping the screen. Yep. Tapping up. That's the likes. Remember where I read that to you a second ago. You get likes. And so you get likes. What does it say? A max of 3 points every 10 minutes. Okay? That's what tapping gets you. That is support. It supports, it activates the live. That is support. Lonnie, thank you for being a title gift. I see you people. Thank you so much. Tap, and people will say that. Tap to the confetti falls. Tap to that confetti falls. Okay? So you get team gifts and all that other stuff that you can do. Thank you so much, friends. I did a live last night and somehow, wait a minute, what is it? Somehow set it to subscriber only. How do I fix it? Oh, wow, my friend. I'm going to cheer for you, clap for you going live. So that's the first thing. Congratulations on going live. Thank you so much for the daily heart, me friend. How are you? I'm doing well, friend. You have to go back to inside your live. There's 2 places you can go. You can go to the subscriber page and click subscriber only chat. Unclick that. You must have touched it before you came in. Or while you're in the live. Hello, supporting you from Georgia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, friends. It's beautiful Saturday. Go take a walk, everybody. There you go. Got to Go Fitness. She's going to keep us on track. I hope you, I hope you get healthy. There we go. Hi there, showing the love, sweet. Appreciate you, Belinda. How do we go live, though? Sophia, give me a second. I'm going to get you there. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get you there. That's my people who are ready to go. As you're in your live, if you hit the subscriber button, it has subscriber only chat. So when you're in your live, you can go and turn off the subscriber live chats. Turn that off. Turn that feature off. You got it on right now. So that's what you do. So when you're live. So really quickly, sharing the live. We got 76 people who have shared the live as a live host. You tap your screen. Don't let nobody tell you can't tap your screen. You can tap your screen. You absolutely should do that. So you want to make sure you tap the screen, hit the plus button. Thank you so much, that Daily Hartman. We're going to get to that in a second. Copy that link. You can copy the link. Or if you touch my nose, touch my glasses, you can share your live out to your top supporters. I will share my live to your followers, your friends, your supporters. I share my live to everybody. Let them know I am here. I am going live. So you share your live. You said choosing yourself is intense. Oh, yeah. You got to put yourself first. Absolutely, friend. Absolutely. Make sure you put yourself first. And then what I tell you, what I want you to do, so that is free support. You heard me read the instructions. That question, when you hit that box up there, you see who are the title top viewers, people who are tapping the screen, sharing a lot, commenting, the people who are watching. Those are my top supporters. Those are supporters in the room. I can't share a live tap, If you hold it down, hold down the middle of the screen. That's what you're doing. Self-care, love is always first. Yes, yes, yes. And so all that matters. TikTok is giving you points for that. I just read it to you. There's a question mark when you hit up there. It reads to you. I just read it out loud. How you get points. Okay, so I want you to know that. That is free support. The one thing that's not free is gifting and doing the daily heart meet. You have to have coins on your account. You got to have coins on your account to do the gift box, to do the gift gallery for the live post. If you click my thing, there's a gift gallery to do that, to do the daily heart me. Those are all things that you need to have coins in your account. And in order to have coins in your account, you can click the gift box. There's a way to recharge. If you hit the corner number in the bottom right corner, it'll take you to recharge within the app. You can do that, or you can go to the website. The app has a little bit of a processing fee, so it's a little bit more expensive. But if you go to the website, you don't have that processing fee. So that's www.tiktok.com/coin, COIN. Okay? So if you go recharge and get coins there, you can get coins. I tell people you can get them at a slight discount. Like if you got $20 in coins, you get 2,000 coins. They'll give you a little extra. Sorry, I didn't mean to request phone hung up to that. No problem. How does get points affect that? This who are supporting the host. You are getting points. And those points are in turn how TikTok will give you additional benefits. TikTok is seeing that you're engaging a live. And if you're somebody, Jeannie, let's be real. Jeannie, you want to go live. TikTok will see you in a live engaging. TikTok will say, okay, I see you. Okay. Let me give you live access early. Let me give you TikTok shop early. Let me give you TikTok shop early. Let me give you additional engagement in your content because people who are here are going to go back and engage in your content. So this is a TikTok ecosystem. So everybody has to work together for this thing to work. Everybody has to work together for this thing to work. When I said you entered this room, you entered a threesome. You're in a throuple, okay? A throuple, is that it? Throuple? That's what you entered. And so as you're in here, you are engaging. Everybody has a role. In any household, everybody has a job to do a role in the household. I only have 1 cent and I have thousands of friends. Why is that? Why is that I post some videos? Why is that I post some videos? Melinda, your content matters. I mean, I'm assuming you've come to lives and you did the free support. Tapping the screen, sharing the live. That's free. Commenting, just like you put a comment here. You get watch time. They just said it. I just read it for you. So you're getting engagement point for that. Okay. And so I'm getting 5 deposits from TikTok in April. You all better get busy. So Got to Go Fitness. She is not telling any lies. Okay, there's no lies told there. I tell you all. That's what I teach. Go live. You're going to monetize. You build your community. You build your supporters. TikTok, you can monetize in so many different ways. They give weekly payouts. Every week you get paid from TikTok, depending on how you set it up, from $1 to $500. I got mine paying out when I get to $500 because I see it as passive income. And then guess what? I get that passive income monthly. Now, I started with free support. There you go. And so that is part of it. Content is king. Content matters. It does. You got to post. You got to post. People are seeing your content. You got to post. And then you can take content from here. This is post. You can make this content post for you. I do it often because I'm lazy. I'm lazy, y'all. I'm lazy. And so I'm telling you, it's important. Sloth, thank you so much for being here, Sloth Pony. I appreciate you. Okay, let me tell you how does the coins operate. Look at that credit. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so you said thank you so much for explaining all this. You're welcome. Thank you so much. You said the Moto Vegan. I appreciate you, friend. Okay, I see the thank you, Belinda's. And so, yeah, post counts. Okay, so that matters. Multiple streams is necessary. Absolutely. Subscriptions matter. That's another stream. And then weekly going live and getting the payouts from here. So really quickly, daily heart me. Let me go to that because I want to make sure we are able to have a real conversation. Some people are trying to figure out how to do this go live thing. So I want to make sure we get to that because I want to make sure you understand engagement, but we don't understand how to go live. Okay. So daily heart me. I have 2 subscribers. Grateful. Awesome. Daily heart me is how you come into a live. I tell people, Lord, so much in life. It's easy, Gigi. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't do that. Don't do that. It gets easier with time and consistency. You'll see, it's easier. So daily heart me is how you come into a live, and it's actually how you come into live and say hello. It's like the greetings, or as I say, it's like a check-in. It's like a daily check-in. When you come into a live, it's called the daily heart. The heart. Hearts me. So as you come into someone's live, it's like you come into someone's conference, if it's a movie theater, if it is a restaurant, if it is a concert, you always have to check in. Okay, that's a check-in process. So that's what that considers. Consider as a check-in. I will tell you now, TikTok wants you to check out too. Okay, so you're going to re-click that daily heart me to make sure you get your points. Okay, because the daily heart me says, okay, you get 45 points for clicking that daily heart me, but you have to actually claim those points. So you get 45 points for doing that. And then the box pops up. I want you to pause when that box pops up. And then I want you to pay attention to what's there. It says claim points. It says get 30 points for putting the comment in. So I click that, put my comment in. Hi, room. How are you? I appreciate you being here. Thank you for all this great information. Whatever the case may be, I put my comment in. Okay? So the reason why you're doing that, it says join my team. You are joining a live host team. You become a team member for the day. So you got to come back. You got to keep coming back and have people on your team. You want to keep engaging. But you become part of the team in terms of how you work together to do the gifting goals, to engage, to chat, to bolster the room. All that engagement matters. And because of that engagement, TikTok will push this live out. More people will come. And that's how your live gets activated. So I want you to be intentional with the engagement that happens. I'm here to learn how to go live. There you go, friend. That's it. Give points and claim your points every day. Claim those points. You're going to check in and check out. So as you are claiming that, Gigi said, awesome. Finally getting to start reading my bundle so I can learn before I look at you. Thank you so much, Dion. Just go live and get your practice. That's it. That's it. Practice makes progress. You will see the difference. I just posted yesterday. My younger self would sit back and be like, girl, I can't believe you. I would never think you would be this person because I was shy. I was introverted. I was nervous. I was scared. I was the person that would sit back, and my introverts know it. You know, when you talk to yourself and you sit there and say stuff and you're like, okay, I wish I would have said that in the moment. I'm that person, okay? So you want to make sure you start doing this and practicing and you will get better. It gets easier. I'm not saying it's easy because you got to deal with all types of people and the trolls and all this other stuff, but it gets easier, okay? So I want you to recognize that. Me too. You said me too. You said that's me. I'm all that now. Practice makes progress to precision. It does. It does. You get better with it. But you know, precision is easy. I mean, a good word to use. I don't like using perfect because I don't want you to feel perfect. TikTok will throw things at you all the time. You're like, oh, wait a minute, that's the new thing we're doing. And so recognizing that you're still learning. I'm a lifelong learner. That's how I feel about life. I learn often. And so I'm learning and growing. I'm doing this now. Nobody would have ever thought I was doing this. I did not have this on my bingo card. That's why I say my bingo card in 2025, this time last year. Okay? Didn't have it. TikTok making it work for these coins. Yes, yes, yes. That is so true. Nobody's perfect. That's it. Nobody's perfect. He said, I'm learning. So, yes. So, when you hit daily harmony, then what? You said, then what? Not my bingo card. No, not my bingo card. We learned so much. Okay, I'm trying to learn. There we go. Okay, so here, I'm going to talk about blue boxes because you said, then what? Click the daily heart me. 45 points is what you're going to ultimately end up having to claim. But it says add a comment for 30 points. You add your comment. I'm going to ask you all to add a comment for me because I'm going to talk about those blue boxes. So the Daily Heart Me is the orange box. So people with the orange box next to their name with the heart in it, that is the Daily Heart Me. They came in and they clicked their Daily Heart Me. There is levels to the Daily Heart Me. You'll see people who have come back, and they've come back from week to week, and they are getting on each level. There's a 1 or 2 or 3. It goes all the way up to I think 50. And so you are able to claim points through the Daily Heart Me because you are engaging. The blue box is going to show you where some of those points are too. So you're claiming points for your engagement. Thank you, friends. I see you. So I'm going to show you how to see your points. And what I want you to do, you are amazing, so calm with teaching us. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. On my other account, I'm now able to go live with there. Hey, Steph, it's that engagement. You got a blue box. You're engaging. That's exactly what it is. TikTok sees that. So people were getting live access early, much earlier. I just posted about this too because I use stuff for my lives, but also we'll talk about it so you guys know that this is the thing that you're wanting to do. If you want to unlock other features and benefits, you got to engage. Faculty's so calm when she teaches. Thank you. I thank you. I appreciate that. I'm teaching so much. I'm learning so much. My bad. I'm learning so much. How you doing, friend? I appreciate you being here. Thank you all who are coming in, engaging, getting your Daily Heart Me. Get your Daily Heart Me. That's a part of it. So you want to claim those points. Let me do this. My friends who are coming in all, what the blue box number mean? There we go, Gigi. I got you. I'm about to talk about it right now. So do me a favor. If you want to know what the blue box is, I need for you to put, I'm going to have you put hi in the comments. So we're just going to see a whole bunch of highs. Whole bunch of highs. People who want to know about the blue box. If you're curious, if you don't have a blue box, or if you have a blue box and you're curious about what does it mean. So when you put your comment in, I want you then to go click your photo. So after you put your comment in, after you put your comment in, I want you to click your photo, okay? So as you do that, I want you to go ahead and click your level, okay? I want you to click your level. So your level is level 4, level 9, level 10, 12, level 18, whatever your level is, look at you. So that level, the LV with the number, it could be level 0. It shows another box. That next box says how many points you've gotten. How many points you've gotten. And then there's a / symbol that says the total amount of points you need for that next level. Okay? So how many points you've earned, how many points you need for the total amount of points you need for that next level. And then the bottom of that is the difference. The difference between what you have and what you need. That number there is your experience points, your engagement points. That's what you're doing. So you are looking at that bottom number to say, okay, well, wait a minute. If I'm going to level up and I'm going to get a blue box, I need to engage. I need to make sure I have a Daily Heart Me and get 45 points. Okay, Joanne, to level up, you need 47 points. So the question is, how do you get 47 points? Did you do your Daily Heart Me? That's 40 points. 45 points. Did you do your comment? That's 30. That's 75 points there. Did you gift? TikTok wants you to gift. You get a point for every gift that you give. I told you, when you click the number here, it shows you with the question mark. You get a point for watching. You get a point for gifting. A point for gifting. You get a point for liking a live. You get a point for commenting. All those are points you're collecting. The Daily Heart Me is the Heart Plus. That's what just got pressed. It's the Heart Plus up here by my name. Next to my name is a Heart Plus. Underneath here is the tapping. So we're almost at 30K taps. So we're going to tap. We're going to activate this live. There's things to activate the live from you all tapping. So you want to make sure you're doing that. And those are the things that give me more people in the room. And then you want to connect. You want to comment. You're going to engage intentionally. I did all the things. There you go, friend. There you go. You did all the things. That's it. That's how you do it. And that's how you level up. That's how you fully engage. And TikTok wants that engagement, okay? So you want to be intentional. Hi from Phoenix. How you doing, friend? Hi from Orlando. That's where I'm at. Thank you, friends on YouTube for here. Thank you for commenting and connecting and liking the live. I appreciate you. Sorry to interrupt your class. Sorry for being late. Mariexa, thank you so much. Hawaii bestie here. Aloha. How you doing, friend? Hi from Texas. I appreciate you all. Thank you. It's kind of confusing on how to do this. No, Clara, it gets easier. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not gonna overthink this. Wisconsin. You said I'm in Orlando. Hey neighbor, how you doing, neighbor? Just stop by to to support. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hi from LA. Look at you. Look at you, Claire. Awesome. Wisconsin, Andrea. Good, good. Keep it simple. Tap, chat, share, and send gifts. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all you're doing. That's it. Hi from Nevada. Hi, besties. New here. Yes, scoop up all the ladies. So here's what I will tell you. Let me do this. Okay, I'm gonna because I just saw her comment. One Miss Duchess. So we're gonna do this real quick. Here's where I want you all to connect. I'm not a grow room. So I told you TikTok is showing me dirty. I can't see my sticker, and I can't see that I'm a learn room. It usually says learn. If y'all see learn up there, I don't see it. So TikTok is playing me real quick, real shady right now because I look like I'm blind. Because I usually have a sticker and I usually have learn up there. So if y'all see that, y'all see it, I don't see it. So I need to go back and make sure I set it. So TikTok is saying, hey, you got to set your information up there. But look here, I pinned this. Let me show this because I'm not a grow room. But I pinned this as an example. Because she said, Mickey Blue Eyes. Hi, friend. I'm from Wisconsin, too. So, clearly, she's in the chat. She's connecting. She's being authentic. She is making sure she's saying something that is saying, I'm a friend. I'm a friend to you. We're going to connect. We're from the same place. So, I want you to make sure you're connecting with people in a genuine way. The whole, when you say scooping, that's a no-no. You're not supposed to say scooping. When it says followers, looking for all those terms, thank you so much, are terms from grow rooms, and TikTok usually frowns on that. So you gotta be careful. You said learn is not there. Thank you, Laura, because I was like, I don't see learn. Looking for engaging besties. There we go. You want to make sure you're connecting with people who are engaging, and so you want to make sure that you are building relationships. So here's what I tell my people. My people would know bios. People would know words in their username or their nickname. My people would know photo or image. People don't know who you are. You have not you have not fully optimized your profile. That's a no-no on TikTok. And I know a lot of us are new. There's a lot of new people that come to this room and they're like, go live with ease. You're here. You're trying to learn. You're newbies. So what I'm doing in a space of love and care and support to you is that I'm teaching you how to make sure your profile, how to make sure you're doing content, how to make sure you can go live comfortably and at ease. And so how to make sure you're optimized, okay? So we're going to talk about that really quickly because I want you to recognize there's things you need to do for people to engage with you. He said, thanks for teaching us. So lost. What you think, Doc B? Doc B, you're good so far. You got your profile name, your nickname. You got a bio there. Hopefully you're producing content. Don't get intimidated by this. Don't let this intimidate you. This is easy. It gets easier. Let me say that. It's easier. I love when people have bios. That's it. You gotta have words there. Okay, so let me talk about bios real quick. Happy, Dr. Lisa, can you remind people to claim their poems? I do not realize the gifts commenting. Yes, Doc. Is this about health? You said, Doctor, is this about health? This is the health of your life. Your TikTok live, okay? No, I'm a PhD. I'm not an MD. Where to get the bio? Okay, let me say this real quick. Happy said a great point. I want to reiterate that. As I said it a little while ago, but I want to reiterate. When you click the Daily Heartbeat before you leave, if you're somebody who's like, I'm gonna swipe, I'm gonna get out of here, I'm gone, that's fine. No one's held hostage. However, I would say you're leaving points behind, so no points left behind. Just click that one more time. Claim your points. And then, you can decide to go on with your Saturday. Okay? But don't leave any points behind. Okay? So that's a new thing. Love the laugh track. Yes, exactly. Yep. So you make sure you claim those points first. TikTok health. Too funny. That's it. That's what we're talking about. Your TikTok health. Your live health. I'm out here saving lives. Okay? That's my job. I'm saving lives. Okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm saving these TikTok lives. I want you all to stay healthy and go live, okay, and live stream. But I'm saving your live, okay. So, all right, friends, let's talk. Hey, Doc, how you doing? Was it Elena, Alenta. Thank you so much. Yes, how you doing, friend? Okay, so save me, please. Save you, Evelyn. You said grow together. Yes, yes, Carolyn. We saving lives out here. Okay, my people with no bio. Let me explain the bio. I'm going to talk about that really quickly. The bio is where TikTok, first of all, knows who you are, knows what you're going to talk about, and then TikTok uses those words, those keywords in your bio to help categorize you. Whether you're a room that's focused on money, finance, helping people learn, you know, if it's education focused, if it's health related, if it's something to do with travel, they have these big categories they put you in based on the words that you put in your bio. And then this is called how you optimize. So when you think about search engine optimization, you hear people say SEO, SEO, search engine optimization. So essentially those words, those keywords in your bio helps TikTok to know who you are and they categorize you. And then what type of content. So your content should align with the words in your bio because it will get pushed out to the people who are looking and searching and putting content like that out there. So when you talk about going viral, your page will go viral because people in your category see your content, because people in your community, the people who you follow and support you, have engaged with that content. And TikTok will push it out to more people. Okay? So that's how that happens. People who engage in your content, love it, like it, share it out, then it gets pushed out to more people, then more people, then more people. And so that's how people go viral. So that's how it happens. But it's because it started off with what you put in the words in your bio or what your content is about and what TikTok assumes your content is going to be about. So you want to have words that helps to connect and align you to the right people. Then when you come live and you come into a live room, people will click your name and see who you're about. And I tell you, this is my teaching, that you want to be cautious of people who don't have an optimized profile because they have not learned how to fully engage. And so I teach you how to fully engage, and I want your profile to be optimized. Have a photo, have images or photo, have words in your bio. Your username is gone. TikTok takes your photo and your username away when they ban your account. So you look like you're not an engaged person. You look like a bot, not a real thing, not a real human. When you come in here and don't have an optimized profile with no photo in the username. And I know that's not true because I know there's real humans behind the screen. But you got to make sure your profile's optimized, okay? Yeah. Oh, Happy was talking about making comments and gifts and thought the points were automatically rewarded. Not. No, you got to claim those points. What do Heartbeat do for the person who's hosting a live? Ah, that's a great question. That is a very great question. Given the gems, yes, I am. Bio is in your profile. Yes, the bio is in your profile. When you click your profile, you hit edit profile, you can add a bio. Somebody asked me that. Like, where is it? Do I have to have PayPal account? To go live, yes, because TikTok pays you and they pay you to your PayPal account. So, yes, you get monetized from this. So, somebody asked, what does the Daily Heartmate do for the live host? A lot. A lot. Let me catch up on comments. The chat got to chatting on me. So, I want to make sure I don't. He said, vaccinated against virus. Is that? I think that's what that means. I guess that's a joke. I guess. Are you talking about the bio on your page, or the bio that comes when you're live? It's the bio the bio for your profile. When you click your name, is it Shirley? You see the words under your bio. You have words there. That's the words on your profile. That's right under your followers and followings. Those are your bio words. Live, love, okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I blocked my swimming competition live, so my daughter can't be in my live. Okay, you're giving so much information. You're welcome, friends, for connecting. I appreciate you all. Just wanted to make sure I caught up on a few more comments. They're sending me your ads. Okay. Carol, I think you talk. I'm missing the earlier things, but you want to make sure you are you talking about your feed? You might be talking about your feed. You want to make sure your feed is content you want to watch. So use the search bar and type in things that you want to talk about or that are keywords in your bio, and that will help with your content. What do heart be at the person? So the live host, I see that comment. Let me go back down. Thank you for liking the live, sharing the live. Make sure you're constantly doing that. I appreciate all the comments. I see you all. If for whatever reason I didn't use PayPal, yeah, you got to use PayPal for here if you want to monetize. Oh, I didn't realize that we need a PayPal account. Thanks. Yes, Evelyn, if you want to get money from TikTok, they pay you on PayPal. That's the way they pay you. If a page is private, I won't follow. Is that wrong? You are absolutely right. The motor vegan, you're right. When you go private, I tell people that I understand you're private for a reason. You can still be anonymous, have a nickname, a fake name, an image where it's not your photo. But if you want to grow, you have to be able to have people connect. And so when you are private, a lot of times that bio isn't showing up because your page is private because you chose to be private. And so there's a trade-off there. You don't grow as fast. Yes, for sure. Yep. So here, really quickly, here's what the payout to the live host. So when people click your daily heart me, there's 2 points being served. Okay, the daily heart me is awesome. You want to have that join my team pop up. Somebody said in another live, it's like, I'm so annoyed by that join my team. I was like, no, you want to join my team. You want the team members. You want people to engage with your live. That is like so amazing that you got that. You want it, okay? It's how TikTok gamifies this thing, but it is a purpose to it. It's a great purpose. First of all, it's how you monetize. It's part of your monetization metric. So that's the number one reason. I'm gonna say that first, okay? I'll talk about it since somebody asked the question. I'll talk about it because I don't. The skill level awards is a whole longer path conversation, but I'm gonna go there for us just so we have it. So get money using another method of pay. I use my checking account, not PayPal, to get paid on TikTok. For TikTok to send you money, they send it through PayPal. So you need a PayPal account. So you can't set up your checking account. Your checking account can be connected to your PayPal. You can do it from that end, but you need a PayPal. Okay, so you do need a PayPal. So really quickly, how do you know what words we can and can't say on live? You can't drink on live. You can't drive on live. You got to be careful when you're doing TikTok live streams that are part of products, the shoppable lives. You got to be careful about what words that will inflate make it sound like you're embellishing the words of the product and making it sound like it can cure. That's a no-no type word. Healing. What I tell people to do really quickly, because I want to talk about the Skill Live Awards too, it's only a penny for the daily harmony. That's it. It's only a penny. That's it. I'm glad you are here to connect and learn. There we go, friends. Yes, thank you so much for that. Good evening. How you doing, Vibe Wellness Woman? How you doing, friend? I appreciate you being here. So here's what I tell you with the words you can and can't say. You want to turn on your content disclosure. Now you're going to say, Dr. Lisa, where's that from? In your live, before you set up your live, there's 2 places to get to it. Before you set up your live, you're on the screen where you put the title of your live, and you can put filters and some effects before you hit the second go live button. There's a settings screen. You can scroll down to the bottom and put on content disclosure. It's about your brand. If you're talking within the context of your brand and you have a certain topic, or maybe you have to talk about different companies or organizations because it aligns with your brand, it gives you a little bit more flexibility. I'm going to talk about branding in a second because I want you to be cognizant of how you create a brand for your target audience, okay? How do we edit posts that are already been posted? Go back. Sometimes you can't. I think there's a period of time that you can edit and delete and edit. But if you just posted it, but if you wait like 24 hours on the next day, that feature goes away. But just hit the dotted lines on your post and you can edit. But really quickly, the content disclosure gives you that. So you can click it here while you're in the live. Click the more with the 3 dots. Click the more. Hit settings once you click that. And then it will take you to where you can get a content disclosure. Okay? So that's important. It gives you a little bit more flexibility in the words you say. So right here on this live, I told you I'm co-streaming on YouTube. So I want you to go on YouTube, subscribe to me there. I want you to watch my stream or watch a short or watch one of my long form videos for a period of time. And then I want you to hit subscribe because YouTube is very particular about fake engagement. So you want to make sure that you actually watch somebody's content first, one of their videos. It could be a short video, it could be a stream, but then you want to like and comment and then subscribe. So you subscribe last. That's important. Oh, thank you so much, Em. I appreciate it. And so being intentional about your engagement, and I'm trying to teach you how to engage in two different places. Grow your YouTube because you can live stream it here. I'm live streaming on YouTube right now. This is recorded, and now you have content that you can go back to. You can say, oh, you know what? Dr. Lisa has some good nuggets. I'm going to go back and watch it. And now you can go back and watch. Hold on a second. So you can go back and watch it because I gave nuggets here. And now you can go back and watch it on YouTube. So I want you to do that. And if you watch one of my videos and leave a comment, I'm going to go watch one of yours and leave a comment and subscribe to you. So we're going to make sure we're growing. This is our growing season, okay? We are growing, okay? How long do you have to be online? As long as you want. 30 minutes is the minimum, though. I'll talk about that. I'm going to talk about the Scale Live Awards because that question was asked. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about branding. My goal, I was going to try to be on here at 5:30, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. I don't want to go over 90 minutes, but we'll see. We'll see where this conversation takes us. You guys ask such great questions, and I appreciate the room. I'm new to TikTok, but I'm affiliated with a couple small makeup businesses. Can I promote that? Yep, you can. They take 25 of my posts down because I made a mistake and said 18 and over. There you go. Gotta be careful. Yep. Gotta make sure you're being careful about who it is available to. How long do you have to? So 30 minutes is my minimum. I'll tell you why. Let me show you why. I'm going to show you right now. Does YouTube save it automatically? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It goes into your channel, and then you can save it. You can make it public, because I have it unlisted right now, so you don't see it. And then you can make it public, and you can add it to a playlist. Mine is added to a playlist, so you want to look at my playlist for my streams. Wow, I'm going to check you out here. Yes, it's Launch Your Income. It's not Dr. Lisa, although it will be Dr. Lisa. I just need to sit down and rebrand it and put Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income in front of it. Because your girl is all about branding, okay? And you want to make sure you're branding yourself. So people now can recognize the connections, okay? And they will resonate with you. I need to set up a PayPal. PayPal's pretty intuitive. Just go to PayPal and follow the instructions. Log in, set up a login, connect your bank account. It's pretty easy. They walk you through it pretty quickly. Or go to YouTube and find a video. But how do I fix it? How do you fix what, David? I missed what you wrote. It got to chatting, and maybe you got filtered. TikTok will filter comments. What about your TikTok lives? Dusselin, what you mean, my friend? What do you mean? Why did they take it down? 18. Why did they take it down? Because it was content marked for older people, and maybe I don't know why they took it down. It must have been what he was doing, so I'm not sure. Judy, if it was like smoking, drinking, something like that, I don't know. You got to be careful. I don't profess to know all answers. Anybody else know? Put it in the chat. Judy, are you getting new? I don't know. That wasn't for me. When do you need to set up PayPal? At the beginning before you go live. I would say do it in the beginning. But you have to, if you want to get your money, you got to set up the PayPal account. YouTube has tutorials for everything. Yes, they do. I need help branding. Can't wait to hear more. Yes, Gigi, I got you, friend. I got you. Give me 1 second. Sorry. What is your YouTube? It is Launch Your Income. So right here it says Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. It's just the Launch Your Income part. Do you recommend live 18 over setting? You don't have to press that, turn it on. I don't turn it on. I mean, it just depends on your content. I don't turn it on. I turn on the content disclosure. That I do turn on because I'm talking about my brand. I want to talk about the other social media, that type of stuff too. So I do turn it on for that reason, but I don't do 18 years older. So I don't have content that is branded for an audience in that way. But if you do, I think it's important that you put it on, especially if there's like triggering words, people who have gotten in trouble before when it comes to like terms that may be a little bit more um, uh, appropriate for an adult population. You just want to be careful. This was a kids app, so you got to be careful about who could potentially come into your room. So yeah, I would say that that's important. Okay, really quickly, scale live rewards. The Daily Heartbeat was asked, what does that do for the live host? I told you part of it is monetization. The other part is, as people, it says join my team. As people join your team, people are engaging in your live. They are in turn, you are as a live host are getting data. You are getting a list of the people who joined your team. And then with that list, when you go to your live home screen, click team. It tells you all the people who have come in your live. You can send messages to those people. You can put labels, tags on them, so you know who was a top gifter, who was a top liker, who was a top commenter. You can do all that. And then you can send messages like, thank you for liking my live. Thank you for gifting. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate the watch time you gave. All those things is part of how you could cultivate your team and build a community. You want to build your community. You want to build your community because you get monetized for it too. But you want to build your community because you want to build a support team that's going to come back and continue to boost your live if you want to grow. Okay, so I started this journey in January going consistently live every single day. I started with 1,600 followers. I just celebrated on Sunday, last Sunday, almost a week from now, hitting 10,000 followers. And it's because people came to my live and they wanted to grow and connect with me. It's because of all that. It's because I make sure people feel seen and heard. Okay? So you are cultivating that team. People will come in and support you. Definitely, what makes you bring someone up to a live? Speak live. You know what? So I'm going to say this out loud, and this is a Dr. Lisa thing. So I don't do it as much anymore because there's so many questions, and I can't see the chat as much, and I feel like I don't get a chance to engage with the chat as much. That's part of why I do it. I only do it when there's like a few questions that people are bringing up that may help the whole room. I do it for my subscriber only live. So if you're a sub, part of my live and I'm doing my next subscriber only live on Wednesday the 16th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I do it, so that's the star. If you click that, I have the lowest subscription you can have is $2.99 per month. The first month is $2.69. Thank you, my YouTube people. How you doing, Evelyn? I appreciate you being here. And then make sure you like the live and subscribe as well. And so I do that there so people can have a deeper conversation. It's a little bit more intimate. And then I talk about monetization on TikTok. I usually give a nugget or two there. But that is why I do it there. Here, I can't see the chat as easily, and I feel like it's harder to engage. But it also, again, I think it goes back to feeling like I'm ignoring people. And so I don't like that feeling. I want to make sure people feel seen and heard. That's how my brain has operated, where I'm like, I'm talking to you, I'm communicating with you, I want you to feel connected. So I don't do it as much here. Okay. So because it's just too much that's going on. Unless there's a topic that everybody can learn from and there's a question. But typically I don't. That's just my own thing. I totally agree with bringing people up. I totally wholeheartedly agree with it. But I say I do it more for the subscribers. And again, I don't want to alienate the room. So that's my rationale. Now, TikTok will say, Lisa, Dr. Lisa, that might not be the best practice. I'm just saying. So sometimes that engagement matters to people, and some rooms need it. And so I do go to other lives, and I'll get up on the panel and talk and connect. I do that there for other rooms so people can start learning and growing. But I just, like I said, I don't do it as much in my room. I'm new, I have a little over 300 followers. I've been live 6 times. How do I gain more followers? It's the engagement. You got to start gaining, connecting with people. As you're live, you want to tell people the Daily Heart Me and follow the live host. As a live host, you want to tell people what to do. Follow the live host. Make sure you're connecting and engaging. Make sure you are doing the Daily Heart Me. That's an instant follow to the live host. You instantly follow that way, as well as you want to tell people to follow the live host. So that's a way to do it. When it comes to engagement, I tell you, educate your community on the likes, the comments, the watch time, the sharing of the live. All that matters. So, and then you want to ask questions so that they can engage back. What does it mean when a line pops up on the top, saying that someone has lit up the? Oh, there. So we are in the TikTok universe. We are in the TikTok ecosystem. And so TikTok is like advertising, like, hey, here's what happened out in these TikTok streets. Did you know that red line that crawls over? Somebody got a TikTok universe, which is the highest gift you can give, or the gift gallery. That means that in the gift gallery, if you press my photo, just really quickly, let me explain that because that's something I don't explain enough. And I'm happy you asked that question. I do need to explain it more because it does matter. It's one of the things that's important. So that's the TikTok sense, TikTok universe. So somebody got the TikTok universe. And so if you click my photo, every live host, every week, you get a gift gallery that is there for you. And so people are getting gifts. People light up their gift gallery on purpose because that shows support. And so the team, people who are on your team, they typically will show support and make sure your gift gallery is completed. And so that's something else that you're striving for, and that shows that your live is pretty popular. That's a popular live. That's another gift that you can give out too. That's part of the popular ranking. It just got covered by the red line. But it's important to have your gift gallery lit up. That's popular live. That's part of how you rank up in your live too. So you want to be strategic about some of the gifts that are being sent to. I don't do it enough because, like I said, I'm teaching people how to go live. But there are some gamification. There's some fun ways to engage as you're building your team and people are supporting you. They're learning how to best support you, and they can do the popular live sticker that helps move you up in the rankings. They can light up your gift gallery that helps move you up. There's the league, the daily ranking, popular live, but then there's the league you're in, and as people are engaging, tapping, sharing, gifting, that makes your ranking go up as well, and you grow in your leagues. I'm going to talk about the Scale Live Awards, okay? Well, I'm about to head out and work on. Somebody forgive me to talk. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to message you, okay? That's fine, Angela. You're totally fine. I know you were trying to meet with me too, so feel free to message me on Instagram too, so I can add you there. Hello, how you doing, everybody? Popular live sticker. That's the if you click it, it pops up right now. Click that, and that becomes another gift that you can get. The popular live gift. That's something else that's out there. Yeah, you see people who got sent out the popular vote. That's in the gift box. If you go into the gift box, you'll see all that stuff. The, you said I only have 260 followers. I can't go live yet. You have level 4. I'm going to tell you right now, Gigi, you probably do have live access. If you have not, if you haven't posted content, maybe not. But you get live access when you are engaging in a live. TikTok will say, okay, I'm going to give you live access. I can't add you. That's the problem. You can't add me? What you mean? What you mean, can't add me to what? Send me a message, Angela, just so I know what's going on. I think you were talking about Instagram. Are you talking about the bundle you purchased and you can't add me? Send me your username on Instagram. Message it to me, and I'll follow you and send you a message. So interesting. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you, Dr. Lee, so much. You're welcome, Sky. I appreciate you being here, friends. I see all of you. Brooke, thank you so much for being here. Simply Skin, thank you for joining. I see all of you connecting. Thank you all for connecting with each other. This is important. You want to grow your community. So you want to intentionally connect. Yeah. Yeah, so Brenda, she said, I went live with 167. Yeah, have a high engagement. She's 11. She's level 11. That blue box matters. Ooh, so much to learn. It gets easier, friends. Okay, it gets easier. I need a life coach. I am a life coach. You can do one-on-ones with me if you have questions. I have it's a link in my bio, Stan Store link, where you can get access to me. But really quickly, let me do this for my people because I want to make sure you all are getting some other information really quickly. I said Scale Live Awards, and I said I'm going to talk about branding. I'm going to talk about those two things, and then we'll probably leave. We'll see if I can get to 6 o'clock. I'm going to try to do this under 45 minutes, okay? Scale Live Awards. What I am doing, follow me as I walk through this. I did a post about this, so you can go back and look at my post about what I press. So I'm hitting the enhance button. This is an effect. There are other effects. There's the hand palm effect. You hold your hand up. Hello, fellow Lisa. You hold your hand up. It's a green screen effect. So I'm going to click that. With that, I'm going to click Effects, and then I'm going to click the one with the hand up. Okay? So you're going to follow me for a second, because and then in my camera roll is a screenshot of the image I'm going to show. Okay? So we're going to show that image. Okay, so follow me as I find the image. I have to go way up in my camera roll. And so here is what I'm showing my people. And then I got to shrink it down. And inevitably there's somebody who's going to come to my live and see this screen covering up my face. Somebody did that last time. She's like, your face is covered up. I did it on purpose. I'm here. I did it on purpose. Because I want to show you guys the screen. I want to make sure you can see it. Okay? Everybody has access to what I'm showing. All I did was take a screenshot of it. Okay? When you go live, when you have the live home screen, there's a screen that says Skill Live Rewards. Okay? See at the top, it says Skill Live Rewards. This is a breakdown. If you hit that question mark in the corner, remember I taught you about the question marks. It gives a whole breakdown of all this information. Okay? And so there's two ways you can earn. Somebody asked me the question earlier, what does the Daily Heart Me do? There's two ways you are earning as you go live. There is based on the per live, different ways to earn money. You want to pay attention to these different ways. I'm going to talk about them in detail. And then there are the weekly missions. I'm going to put another screen up that talks about the weekly missions. Because think about that as a weekly pot of money you're growing as you go live. Okay? So let me talk through this. Skill Live Rewards. This is for my newbies. And some of you have seen this already, but I talk about it intentionally. So when you go live, TikTok says you can make up to 40%. Okay? Going live. Up to 40%. This happened as of February 11th. Skill Live Rewards rolled out. Prior to that, TikTok said, hey, we're going to have a 50-50 split. So you could have made up to 50% just by going live. Okay? Then TikTok added this breakdown, the Skill Live Rewards. So when you have the 40% plus up to 13%, they promote that you can make up to 53%. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, that 13%, many of us are not making that. We're probably right around the 9.5%. Okay? So we make upwards of 49% per as a weekly live goal. Okay? A weekly reward. Okay? But I'm going to show you how you get to that 49.5%. And many people are living in the, especially new live hosts, you're probably in the 49, not even the 0.5. You're probably in the 49%. Okay? How do you add an image in live like that, please? Karen. I walked you through. You're going to hit Enhance. This is an effect. It's a green screen effect. Like I said, I have a post about it. I recently posted about this. There's a green screen effect. It's the one with the hand palm, where you're adding the hand palm, and you take a picture or image from your camera roll, and you are adding it, and you shrink it down. That's exactly what I just did. No magic. Just did that 49% of what? Of your rewards, of your diamonds. As a live host, you get a combination of engagement in your live. I'm going to show you the breakdown of engagement in your live, and gifts that you get create a diamond. And diamonds are how you are collecting diamonds. Those diamonds create money. They're monetization. So they call them rewards on TikTok. So it says per live rewards are updated in your estimated rewards after each live. So you'll see it. It's a breakdown. So you get monetized. Okay? So this is how you get monetized. And this is what you want to pay attention to. Somebody asked the question earlier. So this is answering two questions. Somebody said, how long should I have to go live? That was a question. And then somebody else asked the question about what's the benefit of the Daily Heartbeat for the live host. So I'm answering both of those questions by talking about the Skill Live Awards. So the first question about how long I should be going live, this is a breakdown. So this gives you the live duration. You can go 5 minutes or under 5 minutes. You can go between 5 and 10 minutes. You can go between 10 and 25 minutes. But what happens is the percentage that you get back. You're going to get 20%, 30%, 35%, or up to 38%. So when I said go live 30 minutes, to make a nice, round, clear number, I want to make sure you're earning your 38%. for doing that 30, for doing that 25 minutes or higher. Got me? Let me know if you understand. Say yes, 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 yes. Let me know if you understand. If you don't understand, tell me no. That's totally fine. I want to make sure I explain it to you clearly. So if you go, you say yes, 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 yes. I appreciate you. And so, not quite blue, sky blue. Let me say it differently. Let me break it down to you. Yes, kinda. Every live, this live here, I'm gonna do something real quick so y'all see me. There is a button right before you end your live where you can click. It's a little house. You can click how long you've been going live. I've been going live an hour and 9 minutes. I just clicked that little button. You can also swipe to the left to get to that screen too. Thank you. Yes, 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 yes. I see you, friend. And so I've been going an hour and 9 minutes. That's officially how long I've been going on this live. So I can see how long I've been going live. Okay. So live duration, if you go under 5 minutes, TikTok will say, we're only going to give you 20%. So people who gave me flowers, people who gave me team bracelets, those are part of how I get monetized. And so TikTok says, oh, we're going to get 80%. You're only going to get 20% of that. Okay? So that's essentially what happened. If I only go live 5 minutes, and for whatever reason, those 5 minutes, people sent me a whole bunch of roses, diamonds, or whatever, TikTok said, okay, but you didn't go long enough. You're only going to get 20%. I'm going to take 80%. Okay? So that's what happens. So how long you go live matters. When I started out, would you suggest starting with 30 minutes? My concern is having enough to say. Clara, I'll get you in there in a second. The answer is not necessarily. Those very first 3 lives, you got to go live to unlock all the features. You don't have this. You don't have the co-host ability. There's some features you miss out on. And so you want to make sure that you get all your features. So my nervous people who don't have enough to say or don't feel like you have enough to say, I would say maybe go live 10 minutes the first time, 10 minutes the second, 10 minutes the third. Now you're only going to get 30% or 35%. However, you you got your nerves out, you played around with some of the effects, played around with some of the other features, got acclimated, and you're good. You probably didn't have much engagement because those early lives, you're still trying to figure your rhythm. Oh, another stream of income. Let's go. There we go. There we go, friends. And so, just depends. How are you? I'm doing well, Felicia. You have a 30 minutes the first 3 lives. Yep. You got to go 30 minutes over the course of the first 3 lives. Yep. Rewards per minute are percentage of percentage points or cash. Percentage points or cash. Cash. Evelyn. Cash. That's probably the easy way to explain it. Rewards equal money. Rewards equal cash. My very first live, somebody came in, liked my live, tapped my live, maybe sent a couple roses. I made 7 cents. Okay? So I made 7 cents my very first live on this journey. My second live, I made 3 cents. My third live, I think I made 11 cents. Okay? Every cent counts. It adds up. Okay? So now when I go live and when I pay out, I say I get paid out between $1 and 500. I get 500 pretty frequently. Okay? So that money is adding up. It's accumulating. So I want you to be intentional about what you're doing. Ask a few people to join your first live. Message me. I'll support if I can. There we go. Rev says she's supporting. We gotta support it. Don't leave supporters behind. Okay? Make sure you are connecting with people and send them a message and saying, hello, new supporter, hello, friend. That's encouraging to know that you start with pennies. Yes. Consistency and engagement, people. Gotta keep going. Those pennies become dollars. Okay? Can keep going. As you add subscribers, as you add people who want to engage with your live, it becomes more. Okay? Yes. Next thing you want to pay attention to new followers. Because I told you the Daily Heartbeat. Somebody just did the Daily Heartbeat. If you have never followed me before, you instantly follow me. Or you can click my screen up here to follow me. Dr. Lisa, have people checked your YouTube subscriptions? Oh, people know about it. Thank you all. Oh, you're there. I see you. How are you doing, Happy? How are you? I do announce about it. Mine was deleted. Oh, let me tell you something. I'll explain that to you Happy in a second. Let me finish the Scale Live Rewards because I'll give my little YouTube commercial real quick. Because you got to make sure people watch your videos first. They got to watch. So I'm gonna talk to you in a second. Give me 1 second. How you doing, Richard? I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Um, and I got a comment. So new subscribers, so new followers. So anywhere between 1 and 2 followers, you get 1%. So that's 32. I mean, sorry, 38 plus 1 is 39. Anywhere between 3 new followers, you get 1.5. So now you got 39.5. And anywhere between 5 and above new followers, you get 2%. So 38% plus 2% is that original 40% we talked about up here. So up to 40%. So you want to go live 30 minutes or higher. 25 really is the minimum. But I say 30 just to make a round number. 30 minutes or higher. And you want to make sure people are coming in engaging. And like I said, you could swipe the screen or hit that little house and you know the analytics of who came into your live. Okay? So you want to be intentional about who came into your live and welcoming new followers and engaging with your new supporters and your new followers. So that is intentional. So missions, let me talk about this real quick. And I'm gonna skim because I'm gonna connect and talk about a few other things before we leave. So right here I said weekly missions. So we already talked about per live. Weekly missions is now saying there's a pot of money, a pot of rewards, this percentage that you can also get up to 13%. So you got your 40% over here and you got your 13% over here. Now, most people will not get 13%. Let me be clear about that. Okay? Most people will not operate under the 30% rule. Okay? I want to be very clear about that. And so, as you are coming on and thinking about your live, TikTok tells you in a couple different ways how you can make. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate you all. TikTok says, okay, let me move this up a little bit. And I see you guys engaging. I appreciate you engaging. Tap the screen, share out the live. I learn so much every time in your room lives. Thank you so much, Felicia. That is why it saves up too. Yep. It starts from Monday. So from Monday to Sunday. So tomorrow at midnight, my little weekly rewards pot will change over. Okay? So you want to pay attention to that. Okay? So it says it right here in this opening paragraph. Every Monday based on your previous week's accumulated performance. Okay? So I told you, if you are going live, I want you to go live daily. I've talked about that too. Because I want you to make sure you are building up your pot of money. So you want to be intentional about going live. So if you only go live 1 day a week, you're only going to get 6%. If you go over 2 days, they said, okay, your pot is worth 8% of rewards that you're building up. So you're going to get additional money for going live over 2 days. I go daily and actually go twice a day. Now tomorrow I may not go twice. I may not do my 4 o'clock because tomorrow's my little guy's birthday. He turns 5. And I think we're going to take him out for his birthday. So I'll do my morning 10 o'clock. And then after I do my 10 o'clock, we'll take him to his birthday. At 10 o'clock, I'm going to have to be really quick on my 10 o'clock. So I want to be extra quick because he has a little basketball practice he does. And then we'll take him out after his birthday. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you so much. Back ready to learn on TikTok rewards. Yes. 10 what time zone? Eastern. I've always worked on Eastern time zone. 10 a.m. Eastern. Thank you. I see you, Lynette. I appreciate you, Happy. Thank you all who are subscribing and following me on my YouTube channel. I want to make sure we talk about that too. Happy birthday. Thank you. Y'all internet nephew. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Congrats. Thank you so much. All right. And so going live more than once a day, once a week is important. Okay. So that's that other pot of money. And then now we're going to talk about the daily heart me. Okay, guys. That daily heart me. That heart plus up here. This heart plus is another way TikTok is rewarding you. How are you streaming to YouTube? 2 devices? Yep, 2 devices. I actually have my toddlers, my little preschooler. He came up here in my 10 o'clock talking about, can I have my tablet? No, you cannot have your tablet. I have his tablet that I'm streaming on. So yes, that's what I'm doing. I have it set up here next to me. I have my YouTube people, and I'm talking to you about TikTok. So you guys are getting both of it, and then it will go on a playlist. So hey, take the gems I'm dropping. And make sure you're growing your other channel and subscribing and making sure you're intentional about engagement because YouTube is funny about that. And I'll explain in a second. I'm sorry, I missed the beginning. No problem, Melody. I got you, friend. Okay, so I told you the Daily Heart Me. It says active team members, your members, must accumulate at least 1 point. So they have to come in once over the 7 days. Okay? So you want to engage with your people. Tell them to come to my live. Come on. You want to use that data. I told you earlier, that daily heartbeat, you get data. So if you're engaging with your people and letting them know, come back, I see you. You were tapping, you were sharing, you were commenting. Do we get points for tapping? Yes, points for tapping. Doc Peg, I'll tell you in a second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to point you in the right direction. So if you get 10 members or more, you get 1%. Remember, the 8% up here plus the 1 is 9%. If you get 100 or more, in between 100 and 2,000, you get 1.5%. So 9.5%. That 8 plus the 1.5, that's 9.5. Okay? That's where most people gonna sit. I don't even have 2,000 followers. There are people who are very been on TikTok for a while and they got their team. They got a whole system going on. So, but most of us gonna sit in this 9.5. That's what you're looking at. That's what you're gonna get. I'm sorry, percentage of what? Percentage of your rewards. People who have come throughout your live, you're getting another pot for how many times you go live, the valid live days, plus the engagement through your lives that happen from the daily heartbeat. So TikTok is rewarding you. You're monetizing based on that. So this is the breakdown of monetization. Okay? And then it says, okay, if you have people who move up in their league, that's this thing up here. It says daily ranking, popular live. It's going to change to league in a second. So if you are going to move up in your league, I'm C2. I've been there for a while, but I'm C2. If I go to C1 in any given week, I will get a bonus of 3%. So then I got the 9.5 plus the 3, that's 12.5. Is that right? Is that the right math, y'all? I think it is, yeah. And so then you have this 1%, and that's for the people who are, say that again, please. 8%, because if you go live more than 2 days, if you get the 1.5%, you'll get that 9.5 plus 3% if you move up a league. Because I'm C2, if I go to C1. Leagues start at D5. D5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then it goes C5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then it goes B, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it goes A, 3, 2, 1. Danny, thank you so much for being here. Disclaimer, check that the creator and the content is for you. I am, yes, exactly. You want to make sure the content's for you. Gotta run, Doc. Thank you so much, Rejoice. Appreciate you, friend. Okay, so I just want to point that out, my friends. And so you see, in a very intentional way, I see what the Scale Live Rewards points is all about, okay? So I want you to be intentional. When it comes to YouTube, I was going to say that. Happy, I don't know if you left already. I was going to say really quickly, in order for YouTube to allow your subscribers to stay and stick, wait, D1 is lower than D5? No, D5 is lowest. It's the lowest. D1 is higher. So it's the reverse. D5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then C5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then B5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then A, it's no 5 and 4. It's A, 3, 2, 1. Okay? He says still here. Okay, really quickly, YouTube. I know you got to leave. Make sure you claim your points, too. Anybody who leave my room, click that Daily Heart Me again and claim those points because you got points for here. So really quickly, if you're going to do YouTube, I am streaming on a separate device. I'm going to show it to you all. Like I said, I don't gatekeep. I'm over here streaming. That's my preschooler's tablet. You see his little tablet? I'm showing myself on my stream. So I am co-streaming. So I set up my YouTube. You got to have 50 subscribers before you can get live access. And they really do limit how much you can, how much your views are on YouTube. So you want to make sure. So I'm going live right after I leave here. There you go, friend. Awesome. Let me clap for you. Thank you. Love the tablet. Yes, that's his tablet. He came in here asking for his tablet this morning. I was like, no, it's my tablet now. But no, he'll get it later. But with that, I'll have to set up my setup a little bit better because the tablet is a little grainy. It's not the best sound quality, and there's some things I need to do differently. I made $20 last week and I already have 20. Look at you. Okay, friend. Yes, all your lives are recorded on YouTube and on TikTok. Your lives are recorded. So what I'm doing is co-streaming on YouTube, and I'm taking this recording and I'm going to post it as a public link under my playlist for you all to go back and view it. And so I'm trying to grow over here. So definitely go over to my YouTube, watch one of my shorts, watch the live stream. If you leave a comment, I'm going to try my best to go back and look at all those comments. I'm going to look at one of your videos. I'm going to leave a comment and I'm going to subscribe to you. YouTube is funny. People just can't click subscribe. They won't let that subscription go through. They see it as fake engagement. They want you to watch something first. So you got to watch a short or a full video, whatever it is, watch it first, and then they will allow that subscription to go through. I say watch it and comment. Okay? That's how that works. So we want to be intentional with YouTube. Where can you find the live stream? It's saved under playlist. Playlist for my lives. I saved it under the playlist. And then you can look at the dates. And then see if it's a morning talk or afternoon talk. I do 10 a.m., 4 p.m. And then you can look at the date I did it. Did my first live today for 1 hour. Look at you. There you go, friend. You guys are doing it. You are doing it. Yeah, all your lives are recorded for TikTok. If you go to the TikTok homepage, scroll down, it says live recording. And that's there. It's there for you. They do little clips. TikTok is generous. They give you little clips to use that you can put on your post, or you can go and cut out, edit right in the app, edit, and use that as a clip. I did my last video yesterday. My video yesterday was from a clip. That's exactly what I did. I am heart pinching for food because I love the confetti. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being liking the live, tapping the screen, sharing the live. Do you have a video on how to set your page? Set my YouTube page? Is that what you mean, YouTube? Or are you talking about TikTok? Let me know which one. TikTok or YouTube? I didn't do either one. YouTube, you can go on YouTube and search for how to set up your page. Can you go live faceless? Gigi, you can. You can. Gigi, let me talk about brand. Thank you for segueing. That's a great branding conversation. So that's where, Duslin, when you go on my channel, just click playlist. You have to go to my channel. Launch your income. Once you go to my channel and launch your income, click playlist. That's where you would go. Okay. So say that again, please. Say, what did I say? What did I say? Resume workshop. How do you make the mortuary? Let me see. Oh, you guys. Okay, that's for Miss Peg. Okay, thank you. TikTok. TikTok. Let me know. Hello. Hello, Sunshine. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, Miss So. Thank you so much. Yes, please repeat where to find the live video. Where to find the live video on YouTube. I'm assuming that's what you mean. If you go to my channel, Launch Your Income. That's my channel. It's not Dr. Lisa. It's just Launch Your Income. It will be soon, Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. But I just haven't branded it that way. So it's just Launch Your Income. You go to YouTube, type in Launch Your Income, then go to the channel page, click my channel, and then under my channel is playlist. Go click playlist, and you'll see all the recordings that I've done in the last week. It's almost been 7 days. So you can go there. I don't have playlists on TikTok. So TikTok, I don't do, I forgot. But you still forgot what your question was. What's your name on YouTube? Launch Your Income. Yep. How long are you teaching today? I'm about to get off my goal is to get off by 6. But we'll see if I can make that happen. That's the goal. Live on TikTok where? Live on TikTok. Where? I was saying live on YouTube. That's what I was saying, YouTube. So that's what I was talking about, YouTube. I'm live recordings. Is that what you're asking? When you go to your homepage, scroll down, you see live recordings. That's where the recordings is. That's where they're housed. It's so helpful. You're welcome, Claire. Where to find your lives on TikTok? My lives aren't on TikTok. That's the whole point. It's here. This is what I do. So what I just said is that I now co-stream on YouTube so I can save these lives on YouTube, and you guys can see them there. So my lives aren't on TikTok. I do clips. Some of my content is clips from my lives. So you'll see that. But people kept asking me, like, hey, I want to see your live. You said something I want to go back to. You said, oh, okay. So what I did is that I'm co-streaming on YouTube so that my live, so all of your lives on TikTok, you can download them. It's an extra step because I could download this and I could take this downloaded version, save it on YouTube, upload it on YouTube, save it here. Or I could co-stream it and have YouTube automatically record what I'm saying. And then once I end my YouTube or in the live here and then in the YouTube, it can be saved automatically in YouTube because it's a live recording that they do for YouTube. And then I could just make it a public link. So that's what I've been doing. So you guys have it now. Yep. So I'm just co-streaming and then I'm getting the credit on YouTube because I'm getting these watch hours. I'm getting y'all to come subscribe because I'm going to subscribe to y'all too. And hey, everybody growing and learning, okay? Everybody growing and learning. I'm giving you all the tea. I want to make sure you take this tea and then do it, rinse and repeat, and do it yourself. I don't gatekeep. I tell you what I'm doing, and we're going to learn and grow. This is our growing season, okay? I'm glad you have YouTube. I can't wait to check the ones. Gigi like, well, I can't wait because okay, so Gigi, follow me because this is what I'm going to do. You're going to watch at 1 hour and 36 minutes on YouTube. I'm going to talk about branding. So you can fast forward because it's a long video. So right in the hour and a half mark, start watching. And you're like, 90-minute mark, I started watching your YouTube for today's episode because I'm going to talk about branding because you said you wanted to know about it. And we're going to talk about branding real quick. And then I'm going to talk about it in a couple of contexts. So I'm going to talk about the importance of your brand and how you find your target audience. Then I'm going to give some more tea. I'm going to drop some information. I shared it earlier in my 10 o'clock. But I'm going to talk about the Ultimate Branding course. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about what's in my stand store so that you guys can be fully aware and informed of the new relaunch that's happening. Okay? So we're going to talk about that. Okay. Can you check your message after live? I sure can, Melody. I appreciate you, friend. I will. I'll check messages. That's what I typically do after my live. I'll check messages and connect with people. But I'm happy to help you all. And so really quickly, what I tell people, and this is kind of a journey conversation because I talked about it earlier. So I like to give context because people in the 10 o'clock are talking more about monetization. This is my nervous. This is my 4 p.m. live. This is my people who are like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to go live. And I hope you understand the value of knowing your brand. So at 10 o'clock, I'm talking very intentional about monetizing your expertise. And no matter who you're talking to, what your topic is about, you can monetize because people will get to know, like, and trust you. And so my friend Gigi, you talked about being faceless. So somebody else earlier talked about that. And I said, well, you can go faceless. I started off, that's why I said this is a journey conversation. I started off as a faceless account. I started in August when I started on TikTok with really engaging in this app. I had another page that was based off my daughter. She went viral. She's in college, but she went viral. And I was like, let me give them this account so I can watch what she's doing and who she's talking to. And so I had that account, and that's now I use that account as my snooping account because I don't want to mess up my algorithm. So I use that account to just go around and research and look at other things. So that account is intentionally used for that purpose. So I don't even talk about it. But my faceless account was about positivity, mindset, and just keeping you encouraged. And I wanted to make sure that I was feeding that to myself. Because oftentimes you sit back and say, oh, I'm too scared, I'm too nervous. And I realized I was even doing that. I was saying I couldn't be face forward because I didn't want people to see me. Or I was too shy and nervous. Or I didn't really know how to make sure I knew what to say and how to engage. So I really went through that process myself. Let me see some comments. So if I talk about products and stand still, I should do the, yes, ma'am, Sherry, yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. You answered your question. That's, yeah, definitely. Turn on the content disclosure. On TikTok, do you have a video on how to set up your page for beginners, name, bio, subscribers? I talk about it in my live quite a bit. I talk about it in my live. To answer your question, my YouTube is all about my live streams. So it is just me recording what I'm talking about here. So it is in there because I use that as a bio conversation every time. Subscribe is not necessarily, I haven't gone in depth with that. You may see a video on after Wednesday if I record my subscriber only live, which I may not do it though, to be honest with you. So if I talk about I may not talk about it, but we'll see. If you become a subscriber, my subscription is the lowest subscription you can get is $2.99. I usually bring monetization topics to that group. I'm actually going to talk about subscriptions in detail because what's happening is that a lot of my people are going live and they're trying to figure out what to do with subscriptions. So that is going to be a big conversation this time because I want to be intentional about what I share. I share my journey. I want you to do everything I did. I was kind of late to the game. And then I've done some more research and thinking surrounding subscriptions. So I'll bring that to that table too. So my next subscriber on live is Wednesday at 6:30. Okay. I'm frozen. I'm gonna have to go out and come back in. That's fine, Thriveway. Sometimes you have to do that. You're frozen. What's your name on YouTube? Launch Your Income. It's the second half of my name up here. I don't have the Dr. Lisa part. My niece put up my TikTok. I love it. I love it. Yes, launch your income. That's it. Yep. Thank you, Evelyn. I appreciate it. So get back to my journey. So when I decided to come on TikTok, I did the faceless account, positivity messages. I learned a lot from that account. Taught me how to get TikTok shop, some of the do's and don'ts there. Taught me about I learned about live hosts and how to what different live hosts and what the live rooms look like, and all some of the features because people would here and there would talk about different things. Most live hosts forgot what it means to be new. So somebody earlier asked, like, why did I make this the conversation? I really made this my journey, but I also, let me back up. I also did it because I saw where a lot of people, part of the different groups I belong to, mentorship groups I belong to, were nervous and afraid to go live. And let me get there. And they really need to go live because that's how you connect with your audience. So I'll tell you about that in a second. Looking forward to the Subscriber Live. I heard today that we are not allowed to have two money accounts, two accounts that you can make money, two business accounts. Is that what you mean? That's not true. If you're saying anything beyond two business accounts or two, maybe that's true. Two personal accounts you can have, two multiple accounts monetizing you can have. You can have yes. Yeah. So that's not the truth. If that's what you're saying. I have two accounts and I have TikTok shop on both accounts. I monetize off both accounts, so that's not true. Is live the only way to monetize? No. There's like 10 different ways to monetize on this app. Subscriptions is a way, because you don't need to have a subscription and go live, so you don't have to do that. Work with artists to do TikTok shop, to do create a rewards program, video gifts. Yeah, there's a lot. How did you learn all this information? So Melody, a couple different ways. So let me finish my journey because that's actually one of the ways I'm about to talk about. Should we have a personal and business account if we're promoting our products? There's limitations with business. I have a personal. I promote my services. I have digital products and stuff that I promote. So you can do that. Yeah, absolutely. You can do it. So you can do it with personal. You don't need a business. That's what I'm saying. You don't need a business account to do it. So thanks for being here. She's really smart. Thank you so much, Evelyn. You said she's just smart. She's a smart lady. uh, Here's what I would say. So make sure you're liking and sharing the live, friends. We're going to keep engaging. We're going to get some points. We're going to stay on for probably another 15, 20 minutes. We'll see how long we go. I may end up having to go to 6:15. It just depends on the conversations. Thank you, Fran. Thank you so much. How you doing, Danielle? I see you, Fran. And so I want you to pay attention. I'm going to talk through my journey. I appreciate you. So a conversation that happened earlier, someone said, I talk about the ultimate branding course. There's so many people selling courses. People are like, okay, which course to buy? What makes sense? I share my experience, and I'm happy to answer questions. but I share my experience in terms of why I landed with the Ultimate Branding course, which is UBC. UBC was partially when I came here, I saw where there's ways to monetize, and I was really curious about digital marketing. Keep in mind, when you come to a live stream, when you are a live host, you are in a subset of digital marketing. Live streaming is digital marketing. So I just want to make sure I name that because a lot of people are like, what? I didn't know this was digital marketing. This is digital marketing. This is a subset of it. There's affiliate marketing, there's social media marketing, there's email marketing, there's brand deals, there's memberships, there's your website and selling physical products, digital products. All that is part of digital marketing. Okay? So I want you to understand this is a subset of it. And as you are engaging, as you are monetizing on TikTok, you are within a subset of digital marketing. Okay? And so when you talk about digital marketing as a business model, part of it is people, you're essentially having to brand yourself. And so that's what happens with digital marketing. You are branding yourself to your target audience. Okay? So I have a PhD in leadership and education. I have an MBA in marketing and human resources. Those were my specializations. And then I have a master's in social work. So being in college, when I talk about lifelong learner. So when I came to this space, I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this, I want to do this and know as much as I can about it. You said it shows. Thank you, friend. You said it shows. She's a smart lady. So I came to this space really wanting to make sure I was educated about what was happening. Now, honestly, I'll just be honest with you. I had worked in higher ed most of my career. I still work in higher ed, actually, or higher ed adjacent, because now I work for a company that supports higher ed institutions. Thank you, Pretty and Smart. Thank you. And so with that, I didn't know as much about digital marketing. I know a little bit. And I was one of those nervous, like I said, I was a nervous person. I was trying to understand this app. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to be face forward. I'm a Gen Xer. So I'm a Gen Xer. And I'm like, social media is not good for everybody. People need to keep your privacy and keep it on. So I was that person. You say yes. And so I recognized that I had my own biases about this space. Gen X represent, yes. I have my own biases about this space. I have my own biases about social media. I told you I had the other account where I created it because my daughter was engaged. I was like, okay, what's happening over here? And so at the end of the day, once I started doing this, I was like, okay, let me get a course. You said Gen X here. That's right, you are. Well, I know. Hey, when I tell you all, I say this all the time, your target audience is a reflection of you. So when I come here, I'm being authentic. And saying, in the old chat room, it is. Let me clap, let me cheer. It is. We did do ALL. We did. But yes, go live. How you doing, Miss TLC X here? Yes, Jen Granny here. But the reality is, your target audience is a reflection of you. My target audience is my nervous people, my shy people, my introverted people, my people who don't know what to talk about and know how to do it, my people who want to go live and make money going live because you just don't want to be scrolling, but you want to make sure you're making some money and making meaning of your time. Your time is money. Those are all the things that I was doing. I was like, okay, if I'm going to come here and spend my time here, like, what does this mean? You said all of the above. It is. Your audience is a reflection of you. And so if you know my new travel friend, yes. So if you know that and you recognize that, then you want to make sure that your branding reflects who you're talking to and how you're going to support them and how you're going to offer solutions. And then you really want to know your audience in an intentional way so that you can build that know, like, and trust. Yes, time is money. That's all, all that matters. And as Gen Xers, we grew up thinking that too, or baby boomers, because the baby boomer parents taught that. Like, hey, your time is money. And if you're wasting time, then you're wasting money or not earning money. And so that matters. I went live last night for the first time. I'm going to try again. There you go, friend. There you go, Lori. That's it. And so, yeah. And so you want to be intentional. It becomes becomes our extended family. It does. Yep. Yep. And so when I realized that, here's what happened. So I started doing some research on different courses. So I talked about the ultimate branding course because I'm talking about it intentionally because what they're about to do is launch tomorrow. So I had not been talking about it, and I would talk about branding and talk about know your target audience and make sure I shared ways that you can identify your target audience. I did all that, but I really didn't promote that course. But now it's about to relaunch rather. And so I want to make sure you guys are aware of it as they are about to have a promotional sale. So we're going to talk about that too. It's tomorrow. So if anybody is selling you this course today, they're wrong. They're wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay, they should not be doing you. That's real. That's real wrong for them if they are selling this course today, knowing that there's about to be a sale. So I'm going to give you all a sneak peek on that. And there's a couple people who have come to my lives and they've been waiting for this. So I have to message some people after this too. And so I want you to be intentional about what you're doing. And so when I started researching courses, there's SWC. There's so many online courses. DWA, DBA. There's RBA. There is what did I say? SWC. So many different courses. Somebody said another one, CFW. Everybody has initials. Everybody has names. And then I do UBC. So UBC, what I was doing before in the fall, before I started my live journey, is that I would go and I was sitting on different sessions. And what I learned is that many of the courses offer information on how to learn about digital marketing, how to make sure that you are able to scale and grow another passive income if you do it effectively. That's the key, if you do it effectively. So they teach you how to do it, but they don't teach you how to make sure you have a brand that's going to resonate with your target audience. And that's the key. I mean, whether you like it or not, whether you understand it or not, you got to be able to talk to the people who are your target audience. And I tell people all the time, if you're talking to everybody, then you're talking to nobody. Because people are not going to connect with you and sit long enough to know, like, and trust you if they don't resonate with your messaging. Okay? So because of that, oh, look at you, extended your membership, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. MJ, I appreciate you, friend. And so, I think that was MJ. Wait a minute, it didn't show who did it. One of my end names. I was like, one of the end names did it. Let me know. Just put me in the chat if it was you. I don't know if it was Miss TLC or if it was MJ. Yeah, Miss TLC, okay. It just showed M and then a long thing. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, yeah, so I said, wait a minute. Both of them say subscriber. Okay, yes, very nervous about going live, plus not aware of the details of navigating TikTok. You'll learn. You'll learn as you go. Go live, and you'll pick it up. You take people on your journey. That's what I end up doing. I took people on my journey. So, okay, I did not finish. You guys got me digressing. You're beautiful. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate it. I take compliments. I received that. I received that. My stickers fell off, which is a good reminder. Okay, thank you. All right, I appreciate you telling me that. I can tell people, hey, are your stickers falling? Can we go live? Co-live? Let me talk about that because I'm actually I'm thinking about ways to make that a tier benefit because I want to be intentional about what I do. So possibly. I'm thinking about making that another subscription benefit, but we'll see. Maybe yes, maybe. Okay, so back to my journey real quick. So researched all the courses, and realized the branding was the key. And so the course really helps you understand how do you brand yourself, how do you intentionally know who you're talking to, who's your audience. But then ultimately, yes, that would be awesome. It would be, Evelyn. And so I want to be intentional about how I support people in that way and how do you know your audience. And so what I end up doing was I belong to so really quickly, my dissertation topic was on mentorship. Mentorship as a vehicle to supporting the internship relationship. So that's what I wrote my dissertation on. So that is my dissertation topic. So I did a lot of research on mentorship. So I believe in mentorship. I believe in having people help you get to the next level and help you understand what you don't know, because you don't know what you don't know. And so if you have somebody that has gone down that process with you, or before you. They can support you in growing and developing. Maybe there's some pitfalls and some roadblocks that you can avoid if you have the right support, coaching, and mentorship. And so being able to do that was intentional. So I belong to about 4 different mentorship groups, 4 different groups. So UBC to me is one of those groups that I belong to, and I belong to a couple other mentorship groups too. And so um, what I noticed, and again, this is transparency. What I noticed, so I'm back before I started going live daily, is that you will come to a live. Exactly, I have a mentor now myself. Yep, that's it. Yep, I love mentor groups. Yep. So you will come to a live. You will hear somebody talk about their product or services, and you're like, okay, they're talking to me. I need what they got. I want to be a part of that. And because of the way they made you feel, they built that know, like, and trust. They were talking to your pain points. They were talking to your challenges. They were hopefully making you see whatever their solution was the solution for you. Okay? And I realized, I was like, okay, they're doing that. And then I would go to our mentor meetings, and there's a group of women or a group of people who are like, oh, I can't go live. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I don't want to go live. But you just bought a product viewing somebody live, and essentially you bought it because they talked to your pain points. They talked to you like you were them. I was like, wait a minute. That's the key. Thank you, Happy. Thank you for being here. I said, that's the key. So then I went to a couple other lives, and a woman said she had gone live 30 days. And this has been wonderful, educational, informative. You're welcome. And then I went to a live, and she said how she had gone live 30 days and over the month of December. And I was like, okay, new year, new me. That's what I need to do. I need to just go live. I had live access. I had turned on the live features. I had done some lives. I just hadn't been consistent. And I hadn't really gone through the steps of learning the platform and understanding a little bit more about what to do. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go live. And so January 1st was my live journey. And that was where I just came on and started talking and connecting and sharing some of the features and benefits here and sharing, what's happening and talking to people as a newbie because I was new. And there's a lot of rooms where people forget what it means to be new and just navigating this platform. And then it became, my issue is not being consistent. You got to be consistent. I have a free download. I want you to get that resume if you don't have it. Because it's from overthinking to action, but it's setting goals, but it's also working on the mindset. And recognizing that anything you want to do is not easy. You got to create those boundaries. Boundaries around your time, boundaries around your personal space, physical space. Create the boundaries. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your figure out the time that you can do it, and just be consistent. That's it. I need that. Yeah. So I'm gonna walk through my stand. Let me walk through my stand because I actually do need to walk through my stand because I want to get done in 15 minutes. Let me see. They do forget and they talk to you like you're. Yes. That was my frustration. So I brought that to the live where So here's the deal. I love talking and seeing the chat, and I don't have a moderator here. Now on YouTube, I do have a moderator. My moderator is Michelle Crochets. So if you want some YouTube help, she is your person. This is my little commercial real quick. But she helps me with the chat on YouTube and helping me along with learning the platform. And she helps to comment in the chat too. So she's a moderator. Here, I don't have a moderator. Here's the deal. And I'm just being honest with you. I like seeing the chat. I like making sure people feel seen and heard. I like looking at the comments. I like answering your questions. If you, for whatever reason, if you feel like your question got ignored, 9 times out of 10, TikTok filtered you. It wasn't me. It was TikTok. I say that intentionally because I don't mean for you not to feel seen and heard. And I want to make sure I'm supporting you. So I do intentionally try to moderate my own room. Now, the room for the past couple of days has been chatting, and the room has been activated, and I love seeing the activity. So I get a little slower. I do feel like I do need a moderator, but we'll see when that time comes. I need to learn that too, Alan. Yep. Jessica, hi. How you doing, friend? So you are on YouTube. Laura, yes. You missed that. Laura, you just came in. Hold on one second. I'll tell you in a second. Thank you so much. I need to learn all that. Yes. So great advice. You're welcome. Yes, Lori, I am on YouTube, where I'm streaming real time on YouTube and recording this. So it's a live stream on YouTube. I'm using my son's tablet, and it's live streaming here. I ask people to go follow me on, go watch one of my shorts, watch one of my videos, then subscribe, because YouTube is a little funny about fake engagements. You got to watch something before you hit subscribe. Subscribe to me. If you leave a comment, I'm going to subscribe to you back. Okay, I'm going to go watch one of your videos and then subscribe back. So I want us to grow. This is our growing season. Laura, the author from Chicago. Laura, I just noticed your full name. You know I'm a Chicago native. I'm a Chicago girl. South Side. South Side of Chicago. Thank you so much for being here, friend. Do you do content videos also? What you mean? I take my lives and I make them recordings. I do that. I do take my lives. And then I do some videos too. I'll do a video today because I have to talk about UBC. So I'll do a video today that's going to probably be a unique post. I'm trying to figure out how to make more polished videos. You know what? I'll say this. I don't profess to be a good, I know a little bit to be dangerous. Let me say that. I don't profess to be someone who is a content guru. That is not my thing. I don't have a viral video, but I do know enough to be dangerous. I know about creator search insights. I know how to use that. Hey, you doing, Miss Vicky? I know how to use that to do research and identify content gaps, and then look at the demographics and look at other creators. So I really use that. I don't use it as often because I think I'm still easy. I find it easier to go to my live and just post it. And I try not to make the content my focal point, even though I probably should. But I try not to. I try to focus on my lives. That's what I center myself on the live. And then I use content as a way to make sure I'm being consistent with posting. So I am posting daily lately because I'm doing a 70-day challenge, TikTok challenge. I haven't had a chance to talk about it here. I'm going to try to talk about it in the next couple of days. But we launched it this week and we're going 75 days hard. We just got 75 more days. After that band, we got another extension. We're going to go hard. We are posting content. We are engaging in content of other people's content. At least 3 people, 20 minutes before you post your own content. We are going live. And then we are coming to other people's live and engaging. Look at Coach Miss Vicky. So that is my commitment. And I've been doing it every day. Doing my 3 lives. I'm visiting all y'all, going to your live. Came to Miss Vicky this morning. She had a wonderful live. That is somebody you want to go check with. When you talk about supporters, this room is full of people who are supporting. You want to make sure you're connecting with people and being intentional. And so that is our 75-day challenge. It's less than 75 days now. But we're going to do this over the next 2.5 months. We're going to be intentional about our growth strategy. We are going to make sure we're growing in multiple platforms, hence the TikTok. I'm sorry, I said TikTok. The YouTube. And so we are growing in multiple places. So that is what we're doing. We're being intentional about everything because we don't know. We don't know what we don't know. But I do know if you're consistent and you're engaging, things are going to happen for you. I do know that. I do know if you show up, people are going to show up for you. I do know that. Okay? So if you're doing this, you're going to grow. You'll grow tenfold. Okay? Your followers, your monetization, and overall connections with people, whether it's here on TikTok or YouTube. So you'll grow. You said, I have a podcast host. I'm a Southside girl too. Look at you. Yes, Southside. I live in Orlando now. So I'm in Orlando. I'm a Floridian too. I'm not doing no Chicago winters no more. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. I cannot do the Chicago winters. Hi, everyone. How you doing? Nick, thank you so much for being here. Okay, thank you, Kate. You're welcome. Good evening, ma'am. How are you? Excuse me. Yes, madam. You have a nice... Thank you so much. I will take it, Paul. Now, Paul, you better keep it right there. I appreciate you, though. Awesome. Great idea. Yes. I like that slogan. Yes. Yep. I got you, y'all. I said, yes, I will. Yep. You laugh beautifully. Thank you so much, Paul. All right, Paul. Thanks. Definitely my goal. Yes, yes. I see the launch your income. Orlando. Orlando. Credit, is that Orlando? Are you a neighbor? Let me know if you're a neighbor. New here. How are you, everyone? Yes. Left Orlando 28 years ago. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. I've been in Orlando. That's not quite 20 yet. My daughter was 2 when we moved. So it's been about 18 years. And then I started off in South Florida. Yeah. So I'm about 25 years in Florida. Yep. Yep. I truly understand. Yep. So, Gigi, I'm going to talk about my stand. Hello, everyone. How you doing? The best coach. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes. Awesome. Hey, I just want us to level up. I want us to be intentional. So I bring that here. I try to make sure you guys are thinking, Shay Love, Howard, thank you so much, friend. Okay, I travel now and talk about credit. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So I just want you to be intentional about what you're doing. And so I say all the time, each one teach one. You know, we don't have to keep here. Keep it right here. As I rise, I lift. That's my other saying. Practice makes progress. That's another saying. Don't feel like you can't do this. Just keep going. Just keep swimming. So these are all sayings that you all can do it. You can do it. Okay. So my friends, let's do this. You said amen. And so if you well, let me go this way. I'm gonna go this. As I rise, I lift. Yes. Yes. Oh, the winter's here in Chicago, but I can't wait to get away from here. Yes. Just keep swimming. Yes, Vicky. Yes, practice makes progress. That's it. You'll do it. You'll see it. Things are gonna come. People will come. It's a little unnerving in the beginning. I don't profess that it's easy. There's days that you're like questioning yourself, like, why am I doing this? I just got 3 cents for an hour of my day. Like, why would I do that? But then you'll realize if you keep going, that 3 cents is accumulating. It is growing. It is, people are coming in. They're going to continue to support you. And then that 3 cents becomes, okay, well, wait a minute. I just got paid out $1,000 for the month because I showed up. Okay. So that's why I say, keep doing it. Thank you so much, Happy. I appreciate you. Keep doing it. You'll see the difference. You just got to build your community. You got to be intentional about showing up. Thank you for teaching TikTok. I really want to learn digital marketing. This is my third live with you. Is it really? Okay, Maya. I appreciate you. Oh, credit. Thank you so much. You're a first time subscriber. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I do offer subscriptions. I thank you for allowing me to give my commercial real quick. So I do offer subscriptions. The lowest on TikTok is $2.99. And I'm doing my subscriber only live this Wednesday at 6:30 Eastern. Okay. And just know that I'm here. I do subscriber only videos. I'll put you up on the live where we can chat. And then I want to make sure that I'm answering questions for you. And then I'll always bring something about monetization. This week I am going to go hard with subscriptions because guess what's happening? More and more of my people are starting to do subscriptions. So I want you to understand how to set them up, some things you want to consider as you're building your subscriptions. Okay? Thank you so much, Connie. I appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Vicky. I see you, friend. And so he said, yes, please. Okay, really quickly, I'm going to do this because I do want to have some daylight on this Saturday. And I got some homework to do. I got some work to do for myself. And I got some work to do to post. I keep busy, so I'm going to keep going. So if you click my photo, that's so cool. Appreciate it. Click my photo once, it pops up. And then if you click my photo again, it's going to take you to my profile. We are going to go to my profile really quickly. What I am clicking is the more button. Keep claiming your points. Yes, thank you, Happy. You want to claim your points if you decide to leave. Make sure you click that daily heart me one more time and claim those points. No points left behind, my friends. I want to make sure we claim our points. And so, as you are in this live, you can see, oh, thank you. Look at mine. You subscribed too. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Angela, you subscribe? Oh, wow. Appreciate you. Let me say this. We're about to enter a subwave. Okay, we did. So you'll see where TikTok has little games right at the top where the star is. It says 3 of 5 subscribers. I think if we get 2 more subscribers, we will get a special sticker. That's what happens. He gives points for all interaction. Yes, to do. Watch time, all of it. Thank you so much, my friends. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so in my my stand store, we're going to walk through it. You can see I'm going live right here. And you can see my post. And then really quickly, my I got some imposter accounts, so make sure you pay attention to my username. They usually put a hyphen at the end, and look at my follower account. Don't let them DM you and talk about I have a new account. I do not have a new account. This is my only account with Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. So they took some of my content. So pay attention. I'm not doing anything sketchy. Everything I talk about is right in this stand store or right in my live. These are the two things that I promote. So you will see here clearly what I talk about. Beyond that, it ain't me. So it's not credit card, it's not crypto, it's not anything else. UBC, let me talk about this really, really quickly. UBC, like I talked about earlier, is called the Ultimate Branding Course. It is currently in the process. It will go live tomorrow where they relaunch their affiliate program. They were what's called master resale rights. So master resale rights was where you buy a course and you can resell the course and get 100% of your profit. By them changing to affiliate, they're going to give you 85%. Now they'll get 15, you get 85. With that, the reason why they did that is that they had scammers, just like I talked about. They had scammers that were taking the course and reselling it on Etsy and other places like that and not putting people into the community. So people was getting scammed, essentially. So they had to avoid all that. And they said, you know what, we got to be affiliate. So you actually have to get an affiliate link. And then with the affiliate link, you get entered into the course. So nobody else can say they have the course without being an affiliate. If you are interested in it, UBC, get the sneak peek. That's the sneak peek that I have. The sneak peek will tell you all that's in there. They just launched the 2.0 version. Being affiliate is what they call the 2.0 version. Anybody who gets the sneak peek, I'm sending you emails. You said, I got it. Anybody who gets the sneak peek, I'm sending you emails. Because tomorrow when they launch, and you guys are hearing it from me here first, hot off the presses, okay? In this live, hot off the presses. I had to turn my screen around so y'all saw the whites of my eyes. I want you to see the whites of my eyes as I say this. UBC is typically $499 course. 52,000 people in the community. I'll show you a quick sneak peek of the community in a second when I turn my camera back around. Let me make sure I go to it. Yeah. I'll show you a quick sneak peek of the community just so you know what we're talking about. UBC is $499. They've never had a sale. When they launch tomorrow, they're going to launch at noon tomorrow. They will have their first ever sale. It is going to be $349. That's a $150 discount. They will never do this again. As a matter of fact, they asked the community to vote, and the vote came back. Just do a $100 discount. They said, no, this is huge. This is special. We're going to do $150. So I say that because if you are ever interested in getting into UBC, this will be the time to do it. So the sale's going to run from noon tomorrow, and it's going to run from noon tomorrow to Monday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern. So we're on the Eastern time zone. So this will be the time to do it. That's why I tell people to get the sneak peek. And I will, let me go back to my stand real quick. I'm just going to show you my stand. And so you want to grab the sneak peek. I'm going to send emails to people. I'm going to let people know you'll see an email tonight because I waited until after this live because I wanted to make sure I sent people emails this morning who had already gotten a sneak peek. I'm going to wait to collect the ones from my 10 a.m. and my 4 p.m., which is this one. And then I'm going to send emails to everybody, letting them know about the $150 discount. And then if you are interested in it, grab it. So I'm going to show you really quickly UBC. And I'll probably spend some time tomorrow morning at my 10 a.m. with the live so you guys will see me promoting it a little bit more. So this is UBC. The Ultimate Branding Course. I talked about branding. I told you it's 52,000 people already in this community. Okay? They do weekly meetings. They do mindset meetings too because you got to have the right mindset. And then they also do weekly meetings to help you with high earning and what you want to do to make sure you're earning. Okay? I told you here the $150 off, and so that's they had a couple meetings that they announcements that they had. So they talked about the affiliate launching. All this stuff just came out yesterday morning, so they just came back with the launch. In here, I'm just going to click to a couple things so you guys can see it. and it's in the school platform. So you'll see what it says start here. They do multiple languages, so 17% is me fully doing it in English. The other languages, because they have Portuguese, Spanish, as well as German, French. Those are the ones, yeah, and then English. And so the mindset stuff, they just updated many of these platforms, these modules with the new branding, with the new launch. And so that's what this is. The affiliate link stuff is here. With school, you actually got to say you completed. You got to put a check mark to say you completed it. So some stuff I completed fully, some stuff I did not. And I didn't do the check. And that's what I didn't do. So I did it, but I didn't do the check. Some of the stuff is not relevant to me. I have a stand store. And then some of the stuff is new. Content Vault. Some of the stuff is brand new. You can see Reseller Mastery. I did that. They have a 2-hour course. Attraction Marketing. I did that. I did Faceless. Remember I told you I had a Faceless page. So I'm in UBC all the time. I did automatic DM automations, content creation, Instagram, Reels, videos. One thing I didn't do, I need to go back here because I'm now doing YouTube. I didn't go into the YouTube module. So there's some gems in here that I need to go in and check. TikTok I did quite a bit. And then obviously the TikTok Live. There's a 2-hour class, 2 hours and 18 minutes on TikTok Live strategy. I did all of that. And a lot of the gems I give you come from these courses. So that, and then they have another whole nother page. They talk about creating mastering memberships. That's when I looked at digital product creation. I've worked on that one. Affiliate marketing, I've been on that one. I just didn't check the box. Brand deals, I looked at that one too. So that's another one I just need to check the box. But then they go into other languages. So you guys are getting a real quick sneak peek of UBC. And so I want you to be intentional about it. If you want it, grab the sneak peek. They launch tomorrow. Like I said, I really haven't been promoting it, so I'll probably promote it for the next couple of days, just so that you guys have it. Also, if you are interested in my bundle, the bundle comes with me. Let me say this, UBC also comes with me. Do you have to pay extra for the courses, or is it just one fee? It's just that one fee. It's your course. And it comes with master resale rights, where if you, and I tell people it's a perk, because I think the course itself is the value. The course itself is the value. And so you want to keep the course. I go back to different modules all the time. And so I want to make sure that I'm learning from it. But if you wanted to resell it to somebody, you get the affiliate link. So really quickly, somebody said, where do I find the course? Where do I find UBC? UBC is that you have to pay for it. So really quickly, do not buy it today. Do not buy this course today. Let me say that right now. Can I repeat myself? Are you hearing me? Do not buy this course today. It goes on sale tomorrow. If anybody tells you to buy this course today, shame on them. They have done you really dirty, because you could have got $150 difference if you wait to this time tomorrow. Okay? So that's why I said get the sneak peek. Grab that. I'm going to send me emails. I'm going to have a whole email flow that you will get announcements that when it goes live. I do not want you to buy this course today. I am not that person. But this is where you can buy the information, okay? And you can get all the information. It breaks it down what they offer. And then they have, this is their affiliate page. And so they talk about all their little testimonials. They do have people making some good money on this with resells. But like I said, it's about how you put your mindset get into the space. So I had to confirm the payment plan. They have it on here, but I was told that you actually have to set up a separate payment plan. So I'm wondering why they have that there. But if it's there, then it must be legit. So I have to figure out what are they doing with that payment plan piece, but it is there. But like I said, once again, do not buy this course today. Okay? So, hold on one second. Let me go back here. Okay, I'm back. And so grab the sneak peek if you are interested, and I will put you on the email list to get the notifications. You'll get an email from me, a couple different emails from me, and so you'll be notified when it goes live with the discount. The discount is only for a day and a half, so So I don't want you to get this before that. If anybody sells it to you, that's shame on them. But then I want you to make sure, you said interested. I want to make sure that you are getting the support you need so that I'm also offering myself as a mentor because that the course is big. I mean, there's a lot in there. And the course is not for everybody. That's why I said DM me. It's not for everybody. You will hear me say not to buy the course today. I will tell you, if you are somebody who's going to engage in this fully, thank you so much, Evelyn. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the daily art me. If you are somebody who's going to think about this, if you're going to live stream, if you are going to, you're interested in affiliate marketing and getting affiliate deals, if you are interested in brand deals, if you are interested in understanding social media marketing, if you want the resources to do the YouTube training or the TikTok live stream, and you are going to do this, and you're going to create your authentic brand that's going to resonate with your target audience, then this is the course for you. But if you're somebody that's saying, oh, I'm going to buy a course just to buy a course, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not, obviously, I could potentially make money if I get a hard sale on you, but I'm not that person. I wouldn't do that. And I would tell people in my family who I know buy courses just to buy courses. I'll be like, don't buy that course. You know you ain't going to use that course. So I want you to be intentional about what you're doing. But because there's so much information, I recognize that I need to be a mentor. And so, like I said, I need to be a mentor. He said, happy Saturday, Doc. Thank you for everything. You're welcome. I need to be a mentor in this case because this is a pretty big lift. And so what I tell people is that if you buy the course from me, I'm going to put you into an Instagram group, a separate one, because my bundle comes with a different one. I'm going to create another one just for the UBC people and for us to connect over there. And then in Instagram, you have the access to me where we can talk over there, we can connect. If I need to meet with you, I'll do that too, because I want to make sure you're feeling supported. I bought this course from somebody, and to be honest with you, I ain't heard from her. And to a certain extent, that's fine, because I know how to swim. I'll keep swimming. But for some other people, they feel neglected. They feel abandoned. So I don't want to do that. So if you do get the course, I will support you. We'll start a new separate UBC community, and I want you to feel supported. A lot of it's going to be on you. You got to do the work. You got to look at the materials. You got to look at the modules. I can't tell you everything. I could tell you what I know, but I want to make sure you feel supported. Thank you, T. Thank you so much. But that's part of it. I have to go, but thank you for all the information. You're welcome, Steph. I appreciate you. And then my current other product in here is my Launch and Learn Blueprint. That's where I talk very intentionally about my current group, because there's people who are not UBC people. They're like, okay, I want to go live. I want to create a digital product, or I want to create something for my community, whether it's my consultations or I have a physical product and maybe I want to add a digital product with it. I want to do that, and I need to know how to do it. And so where UBC is like 40 hours plus all those different modules, this digital marketing course is 3 hours. It's giving you the fundamentals. It's telling you what you need. And then that comes with a separate Instagram group. And there's like over 130 of us that are over there in that group. We're learning, we're growing, we're connecting. I'm being intentional about supporting you. I do one-on-ones with people in my group that need it. I think people operate at different pace, and so I recognize that. So I'm getting a lot more requests because people are like, okay, now I need you. I'm actually looking at creating a mentorship, a mentorship too, but also a membership at a higher level where you have more access to me. So I'm being very intentional about how do I scale this. And so I want to support people, but I want to support you where you're at. I talked to my brother about you, and he literally felt like this was the push to take my business. Really, Angela. I appreciate you. You got cut off at the end, but I think that's usually saying take the push to get you to the next level. Hello, interested with the course. I subscribe to stay in contact with you. Thank you. I appreciate you. How is the good doc? Good doc as well. Thank you, Uncle Ron. And so that is, seriously, I'm not kidding, really. I'm here for you, friend. I appreciate you. So, hey, like I said, the work comes from you, but at the end of the day, I'm here to support you. So this is the bundle. If you want to grab that, this is where it comes with me. It comes with access to me. I like Instagram better than TikTok. better than YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. In a way that you're able to do the voice memos, you're able to talk to people, connect with them. And so it offers a quicker way to talk and communicate and engage. So I like it for that reason. So that's over there. And then the last couple things in here is products that are low ticket. Like I said, they're low ticket in the sense that I was just wanting to support you all. So many people were like, how do I activate my live? What do I need to do? What am I saying? So I have a 3-page checklist to help you understand what you should be doing before your live, during my live, and then after the live, and engagement for your live too, throughout your live. Happy, you said, did you see my message? Happy, no, I didn't see a message from you. You sent a message recently? No, I'm looking at the chat. So nothing new has come in. No, I haven't seen anything, friend. And then the Chat GPT guide is helping you understand what to say to your audience. How do you identify your target audience? How do you use AI, Chat GPT in particular, to create that audience that will support you, that you're going to support? So who's that target audience? What are their pain points? The demographics and the psychographics of that target audience, and then ultimately, um, how do you make sure you are talking to them to support them, and how do you do an intro? So it's 6 steps to help you understand how to use AI to create a little bit more about your live stream, to help develop your live stream. And then I do one-on-ones. People will support. They may say, Dr. Lisa, I don't need all that other stuff. Maybe I have my own course. Maybe I have my own things I'm doing. I just need your guidance. I need you to brainstorm, do a business strategy session with me. And so that's what I offer. And so I offer a 2-for-1 package where you get 2 40-minute sessions with me. I will talk to you over Zoom, and we will connect and chat. I'll do a first initial one, and then I want to do a follow-up with you just to make sure you're doing some of the things we discussed. So that's in there for you. And then finally, my nervous people, my scared people, my shy people, my people who are trying to figure this thing out, my people who are scared to take action, my people who are like, okay, I see that I could be doing things. I see where people are learning and growing, but I don't want to take the actions. I don't want to take the steps to do it. So this is for you. You know, many of you have sat in my live stream this entire time. And you're like, she's so good. I like what she's doing. And I'm going to go live. And then you leave and you don't go live. Or you're afraid to go live. So it's this is available for you. Okay. Let me stop there because I'm at almost 6:30, and download this. I usually walk through it, but I know I am running late. I'm running behind, and I see you because if I go through that, I'll probably be here another 30 minutes. So I'm going to have to stop at some point. But go ahead and let me know if you have any questions. Happy your question didn't come in, friend. I'm going back up to see if I didn't miss it. And I don't see where it came in. I saw where you came in and out. Yeah, I would say try to rework it. TikTok will filter you. And if you're about to leave my live, make sure you claim your points. Okay? So click the heart me again and click claim those points if you've been in my live. Thank you, Queen. You're welcome. You're welcome. I am an amazing person. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're so welcome. And then happy you coming back in again. I don't know what's happening, friend. Yeah, TikTok must have filtered some of your messages, so I'm not seeing your message. But yeah, definitely claim your points, friends. And if you do the sneak peek, printables. What's printables? I don't know what printables. printables. If you do get the sneak peek, I'll email you about UBC, so that's something you'll get from me. If you do get my bundle, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and leave me a message so I can add you to the group. Okay? So that's the Instagram process. I want to add you to the group. You said claim points by clicking the Daily Heart Me up here again. If you came in and clicked the Daily Heart Me, then you got points that are accumulating. Okay? My friend, I don't know who was earlier. I think it was Gigi. Gigi, are you still here? If you click the 57, once you click that 5-7 or 5-8 people, it tells you who's the high engagers. And then it has a question mark. Somebody said how many points. I think that was the question. Somebody asked the question way earlier about how do you know how many points you got. It breaks it all down for you. It says it very much in the first paragraph. It says you get points for your likes, you get points for your comments, you get points for your gifts, and you get points for your watch time. So I want you to be intentional about knowing how to collect points or how many points you're getting. You said yours 57, how to claim. Have a good evening. Happy 57 is the bundle. Yes, the bundle's 57. 57 now. So yeah, you can get the bundle that way. Um, and you're in my initial LinkedIn, I don't know, like I keep saying LinkedIn, Instagram group chat, and you get access to me and we chat and talk, go back and forth. If you are someone who needs to meet with me, you can use that to schedule meetings. Printables from bundles. Uh, you know what, Happy? Do me a favor. Go to the Instagram chat and just chat with me over there. So that way I know a little bit more about what you're talking about. So that way we can do the voice memo. You can type voice memo your question. So I just know a little bit more about printables from bundles. I don't know what that means. Person. See, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like charades. I don't know what you're talking about. Person perfect. Okay. So yeah, do the voice memo and I can connect with you there, right? So yeah, Happy somebody who has the bundle, and she must be trying to ask a question, and her question was getting filtered. So on Instagram, you can use the voice memo to talk, and I talk back to you. Okay, so it's a great feature over there. I like how they have that set up. They may bring that here. I'm seeing some changes to TikTok that look Instagram like, in my opinion. So how do I follow your Instagram website? Well, so I don't actually. I have the stand store. That's my stand. I have Instagram and I have YouTube. Launch your income on Instagram is how you follow me. My Instagram on YouTube. Oh, you became a subscriber. I appreciate you, friend. My Instagram page is faceless because it was promoting UBC. I'm about to change that. I may promote UBC a little bit, but I'm about to change that to face forward. Remember, I talked about branding. As have been doing this, I have a brand. I have a brand now that resonates with many of you. And so you guys are seeing me, you're like, well, wait a minute, your Instagram ain't you. Your YouTube is barely you. And so now I'm thinking very intentional about making sure my brand resonates and it is seamless across all the platforms. Okay? So that is something I'm working on. So I need to just sit down and do it, to be honest with you all. I need to find time to do it, but I'm gonna do it. And I want to do it intentionally. So that's the thing about it. I want to make sure my content is resonating. So I actually need to take content from TikTok and put it on Instagram so that I can have it over there and just find some time to actually build that up a little bit because I had been using the faceless content over there. So that's something I'm doing. But and then the other thing, I'll say this out loud. The other thing that I'm doing is that I am looking at memberships. Remember, I told you UBC talks about how to create memberships, and so I'm being intentional about my brand and adding that to another type of way to support people. And so I'm looking at software. So that's kind of the hold up. I'm looking at software to create the right membership package. And so I want to do that. That's the next step to this. So I'm growing. And like I said, UBC has been a great support. People ask where I get information from. Agency, I didn't get a chance to talk about agency in depthly, but agency is another way I've gotten resources for going live in training. I'm part of Gravitas Q. So Gravitas Q is my agency, and I use their training, to understand how to bring this, how to activate my live, how to connect with people, how to grow my community. So I'm very intentional about using those resources and bringing that to this space. If you are interested in Gravitas, I usually give a little bit more of an overview so you understand how to identify agencies. I tell people if you are going live, maybe go live for 2 weeks. Get a sense, because agencies are going to come in your room and try to recruit you. Get a sense of what those agencies are all about. Make sure you are doing your research. Go ask other live hosts who they belong to, or go to the home screen and in that search bar, put that agency's name and see if there's some feedback, some comments, some posts that people are talking about that agency. Then I will tell you, um, be ready to be open to the commitment. Because Gravitas, no, you don't pay the agencies that TikTok pays the agency. TikTok pays the agency because they want the agencies to train you to become a good live host. TikTok, TikTok. Okay? They want you to stay here. They want you to be on the platform. They want you to cultivate your community. They want you to do all the things. So they pay the agencies to train you. Now, the way they earn money, because TikTok gets part of your gifts, part of your rewards. TikTok takes a percentage. I did this whole scale live rewards, and I told you the breakdown. So what you're not getting, TikTok is getting. They're getting their percentage. It could be as high as 80%, and then as low as 60%. So TikTok is getting there between 60 and 80%, depending on how you perform in your live. And when it comes to live hosts, they're training you how to battle. So if you are looking to battle, and battles is that competition where you compete against maybe another live host or a team. They have a couple of different models, but they train you how to battle, and then essentially you're collecting points. But you have to have a community of supporters. And so your team, your supporters, and your live are coming to your battle, and they're tapping the screen, they're sharing the live, they're gifting. And so because they're gifting in that 5 minute battle, because it's only 5 minutes, that's the highest amount people will gift at any given time. They'll give gifts that they normally probably wouldn't give. And so TikTok recognizes that. And so to have people train you on being a good live host is important, because then you are engaged, you are consistent, you're building your community, you're TikToking it. And so that's part of it. So it's a whole strategy, but be ready for that. That's the whole point of this, is that I want you to be informed, and Gravitas wants you to go live for at least 20 minutes of the, 20 days of the month, for at least 1 hour per live. Okay, so they're trying to get you to engage in this platform and be pretty committed to it. I just started TikTok 2 weeks ago. I went live 4 times, but I love to be trained. There you go. So if you are ready to, so you've done it quite a bit. That's good. Um, I would say maybe do it for maybe a full week or something like that, where you learn a little bit more about the platform. But if you want the referral link, DM me. I'll send it to you. I just ask that you put my username under who referred you, so that way if I have to do like 10 or more referrals before I might get monetized. I don't know if that's possible, but they may monetize me. And so just know that I'll send it to you if you're interested. Hey, Bessie's new here for FYP. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you for being here. We're about to get off shortly. I appreciate you all. Like I said, if you're interested in a bundle, you can grab the bundle. If you want one-on-one consultations, you can grab that from me. If you are looking for UBC, get the sneak peek. I'm going to send emails out to people. I'll try to send an email out by 8 o'clock tonight to people, so that I send it out to anyone who's looking to get that. And then I'll create some other emails to send out both Sunday morning as well as once it launched in the afternoon. I booked a bundle last time. I was on. Did you send me an Instagram? Anybody who ever got the bundle, the point is that you have to send me an Instagram so I can put you in the chat and I can send you my welcome message. I'm missing quite a few people. People forget that step. I didn't see. So that step is critical, because I don't know who you are and I don't have your Instagram, so I can't add you to the group. And so I need for you to do that for me, so if you can add it. I probably will ask that question. I just need to put that on as one of the required questions that I ask, so I can add people. I like it better when you message me, because then I can see you and I can message you, because then I have to do an extra couple steps to find you, add you, hit message, do all the things. So it just becomes easier on you if you just message me. Can you elaborate what it entails? Elaborate on which one? The bundle? Let me know. You said you did get the bundle. Did you get it? Did you get it when I did it in I did the presentation at the 10 a.m.? That's usually when I talk about it. Hey, Dr. Lisa, what is your YouTube channel? I was just looking for it and I can't find it. It is Dr. Lee. I'm sorry, it's not Dr. Lisa. I'm sorry. I started saying the TikTok name. It is Launch Your Income. It's like in my title, Launch Your Income, without the Dr. Lisa. Okay? You must go, Doc. I know, I must go. It's time to go. I'll be here a whole nother hour. Haha, well, later when I did get home. Okay, friend, thank you. Launch your income on Instagram and YouTube. Same name. Yep. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Evelyn. I appreciate you. Yes, the bundle. Yes, the bundle. Yes, the bundle. You bought the bundle. Yes, the bundle. And you're asking about the bundle. Okay, so if you bought the bundle, you have actually a YouTube video. You actually, in your confirmation email, there is a YouTube video that I actually walked through the entire bundle. I did that on purpose because I don't want you to say this lady on TikTok talked about this product and I was convinced and I bought it and I don't know what I bought. So you actually have a YouTube video where I clicked all the links and all the different things, so you have all the information about the bundle. It is in your YouTube. You said that out loud. Because hey, I told you my audience is a reflection of me. Thanks much. Good night. Okay, I will check my email. Yeah, you guys are a reflection of me because I'm that way. I'm like, what did I just buy? Where I get the information? And then and then I ask questions. My husband said you ask too many questions, and so I know you guys are just like me. I watched it. Yes, thank you. And you guys caught me when I had my sinus, and I sounded so nasally. So I apologize for the video, but you do have it. I know me. I told you your audience is a reflection of you. So really quickly, I'm gonna do this super quick. If you bought the bundle, it's a stand store email. Stand store. So it's a stand store email. So check your email. Sometimes it goes to spam, which I really don't like, but it will go to spam. And these are clickable links. These are all clickable links. But in the stand store confirmation email, it gives you a nice little confirmation that says to go on YouTube and subscribe to me there. And then it goes to Instagram as well. And make sure you follow me there and send a message. And just let me know what name you purchase under, because sometimes your name that you purchase under is your legal name, your government name. So that happens too. So just go do that. Don, how you doing, friend? Hey, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much. So I appreciate you all so much. So you have that confirmation that comes in it. I try. So I tell you, I ask questions, and I think I'm very intentional, and strategic. I think about, okay, what type of questions am I going to get? So let me mitigate some of those questions by having as much information as possible that I can organize. And so that's my confirmation page. It's very organized for you, very detailed for you as well. And then ultimately, I have a YouTube video in there where I click the links to tell you what you just purchased. Hello, Mr. Joe. I appreciate you being here. And so I want to make sure I support you. And then you have access to me. I'll talk and connect with you. And there's some people in the room that bought. And I'm scheduling meetings with you. So I'm happy to meet with you one-on-one if you need to chat some more. Okay? All right, good people. I appreciate you all so much. If you click my bio, you can click the bell in my profile. If you click it once, my screen pops up. If you click it again, you can click the bell to see when I post content and when I go live. You can click that bell in my profile. Hey, love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Can I schedule a Zoom or a meeting with you? You can't. If you go into my profile in my on my stand store. Yes, I do consultations. So yes. So let me show you real quick. This way you can purchase a one-on-one. If you don't have the bundle is actually kind of the cheat code to get more access to me. So the bundle will get you more access, but maybe you don't need it. And I understand a lot of people are like, I don't need all that other stuff, but you just want to talk and do a consultation. So do that. You get 2 for 1. It's 2 meetings for the price of 1. They're 40-minute Zoom meetings. You'll get you'll go on the calendar and schedule the first meeting, and then the second meeting I like to say let's schedule like a week or 2 later. Okay. I booked you. Did you really? Okay, awesome. How you doing? Is it Derica? I did not like. What happened now? What didn't you like? Let me know. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, friends. I unfollowed. What happened? What happened? It's breaking up. What happened? You said, unfollow. Oh, did you get one of those scam accounts? Oh, I think that's what you're talking about. Let me know what happened. Did you get one of those scam accounts? that reached out to you? That sound like what you're talking about. Okay, I have digital products in the standstill, but I haven't had taken the live step. There you go. That's it. Probably yes. I think that's what she's saying. Yeah. Hey guys, I do. I say this. I announce it multiple times because those scam accounts are bad. They've been reaching out to people, and I'm hearing that they're a little bit more pervasive lately. Because I think what's happened is that my room numbers are higher, and so they're really seeing who's in the room, and they're reaching out to people. I apologize. It is not me, and please report them and block them. But they are reaching out to people, so just make sure you're talking to me when it happens. Um, you said, "Girl, no, you." What happened now? Director, what happened? Seriously bad, yeah. They're bad, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, those scam accounts are really bad. So just make sure that um, you said my opinion. Okay. I don't know what's happening to Rico. So let me know what happened, friend. I got one yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, please block them and mute them. I'm sorry. Or report them and get rid of them. So let me know. All right, friends. I'm going to get off now. I appreciate you so much. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm happy to support you. So it is not me if you're dealing with those scammers. So just make sure you report them. Scam. Yeah. Yeah, just make sure you report them. Okay? Um, I don't know. I don't know if this person is doing, um, let's see. I think that person is being rude. Okay. So we're just going to get rid of her. Okay. So with that being said, all right. I appreciate you. Love your head. Thank you. Some love your lives. Thank you so much, people. I appreciate you. Thank you. When are you going live again? I go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Okay. So 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. So that's when I go live, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. So I appreciate you all. All right. Let me let you go. It is 6:45, 6:46. All right. Take care, friends. Bye-bye. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Take care. Have a nice evening.